Hey!
It's Once Upon a D&D Time, something that happens at the first Sunday of every
Isn't this
month.
like thrice upon a D&D time at this point, though?
This is the
Yes.
Who's counting?
The Thrith?
Someone probably is.
That's my new favorite way of saying third is Thrith. Time that we've done this, yeah. Brian Tat GK says, "Oh man, it's time." That's exactly correct.
It is in fact time.
It is in D&D time, as it were. And we're going to be playing through an adventure. Color Out of Place is the name that Crowley, who's going to be DMing for us tonight, has given it. Which I have no idea. You have to, before you go in, please, I assume you're going to tell them what you gave us before we...
Oh, certainly.
Yeah, so I have not been able to parse what it is that we're going to be doing tonight from the magic items that Crowley has given us, but it's going to be absolutely whack, I assume. Hello to chat. I see V-Bunny hanging out. I see, of course, Maddie, who you see in the bottom right. Hello, Maddie.
Oh, wrong way.
Is hanging out. I can. I'm sure that there are others that are higher up in the chat, but I refreshed my page and have lost those people. But to those lurking as well, I say hello to you. I'm pretty excited. How's everyone like feeling and doing and spiritually? Y'all ready?
I think so.
Yeah. It's been a crazy day, but you know what? I'm ready for this. This is gonna just be the icing on the cherry on top of the crazy cake.
My body is ready.
Well, I'm ready as well. I have alcohol to get me through whatever horrors Crowley.
I wish I had a beer.
Crowley, you want to kind of introduce us into what we're doing tonight?
Yeah, so you'll be once again doing a mission for the Fairy Tale Enforcement Agency, which will become readily apparent what that mission is as we go into it. And you are going to be given, and / have been given, several magic items. Let me take a look at exactly what you've been offered. You have been offered the following things: a +1 revolver, a +1 shotgun, a +1 automatic pistol, a +1 automatic rifle, 10 magical fragmentation grenades, a grenade launcher, and a +1 chainsaw. All of the guns magically reload themselves. And you're going to need them.
I didn't know that these were +1s. I got to change all of my work.
Yeah, they're all +1s.
Yeah, didn't you read it, Pete?
I did. I read it like 3 times, and I missed that still.
I mean, it's the very +1. Oh, I see. You're saying we have 1 shotgun is how you read it.
Yeah, I thought that was
I getcha.
Okay. And
Makes sense.
but aside from that, we get to talk about who you guys are playing. Jeremy, you're first. What's your character tonight?
Well, my character is probably an older member of the Fairy Tale Enforcement Agency. You know, I've been here for a very long time. I'm going to be playing Gerald, the Lawn Gnome. Gerald is a lawn gnome, and this is his job when he's not garden lawns. You know, he's enforcing fairy tales.
Sure, yeah.
I have the shotgun.
Yeah, if you've taken any of the weapons, let everyone know what the weapon you've taken is.
And I don't know if anyone else had anything in mind, but I was not going to take anything else but the shotgun. Unless someone had, if someone else had strong opinions, I don't know. Let's see what else you guys pick.
Well, Pete, what did you do? What are you doing? What's your shtick?
I've brought today one famous fairy tale character, mythic character, Robin Hood. I'm playing Robin Hood today, and the item that I have chosen is the assault rifle, essentially the automatic rifle, because mostly I was just really excited about the idea of if Robin Hood, the master bowman, got to use more modern weaponry. So that was the impetus of choosing to play Robin Hood. Because I got a funny feeling he'd be pretty good at it. And I guess we'll have to see how that worked out as we go through.
All right, and Will, who are you playing?
So I am also drawing from Robin Hood, and I'll say to Pete's credit as to whether Robin Hood is a fairy tale. If you go on Wikipedia and search list of fairy tales, he pops up. So that's what I went through. So obviously, Pete's Robin Hood. I am one of the merry men, Alan Adale, which is the bard of the group, but I am playing the version of Alan Adale that appears in the 1973 Disney movie. I am a bird person, and I'm a giant green rooster, and I've got a revolver. A rooster with a gun. Pretty cool.
I like that I'm playing the human Robin Hood and you're playing the Disney kind of cartoon rooster Alan Adale. It's a nice combo.
Well, that's what makes it, D&D time, is that it's it's ridiculous. You're slapping everything together. Like, sure, a rooster and a garden gnome can be friends with, like, Errol Flynn, I guess. You're like, or Kevin Costner or Carrie Elways. Take your pick.
Trying to find a way to make a pun about cocked and loaded for the rooster, but I can't
I
find
mean,
a good way to fit it in.
that is
you
the
did
pun. He will say it. I'm cocked and loaded at some point in the adventure, presumably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Maddie, who are you playing?
I am playing Professor Osug. A teacher. A bit of an awkward one. What was I saying? Oh, yes, I'm a teacher, Professor Osug. I teach many things, including some other things.
Maddie, would you mind muting
all manner
yourself
of
on
things?
the OBS Ninja? Sorry to interrupt you.
All manner of things and things.
And many other
It would
things.
appear that I'm socially awkward. Role-playing.
All right.
I have elected to take physics. Am I taking the physics? Am I teaching the physics? Oh, yeah, I believe I'm going to be teaching physics tonight. And to help demonstrate physics, I have elected to take the 10 fragmentation grenades and the launcher.
And you're going to shoot them out at the horrible things that I'm going to put you up against.
That is a definite possibility.
All right. Well then, let's get into it. So you all find yourself in a briefing room at the Fairy Tale Enforcement Agency, sort of like a conference room. Lights sort of dim. There's like a projector, and there's a man in a suit, sort of like a chief or director standing at the front.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "You all are experienced enforcers. You've been in the game a long time, and we need some enforcers for this one."
Sonny, I'm 85. I'm as experienced as can be.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. I'm a little worried about you, but all right. So, what we're looking at here, and he like sort of flips a slide, and you just see a picture of a rabbit hole. We're looking at a Category 5 color out of space situation, and we need an extraction mission on the lead for this one, I guess. How many of you are familiar with Wonderland?
I've heard of it.
I can't say that I've heard of this land of wonder, but I'm sure it's rather pleasant. You said color out of space.
Yes.
Could you explain to me what that means?
We have a meteorite that went down the rabbit hole, fell into Wonderland, and has warped the inhabitants into... so Wonderland was kind of already a place of insanity, and now they're really insane. And also terrifying monsters.
Well, that sounds pretty interesting, yeah. You double the insanity, that sounds pretty bad.
Yeah. So
It
what we're
sounds
gonna
like a research opportunity to me.
So what we need you to do is go down into Wonderland, find Alice, and get her out.
This is a rescue mission.
Yeah. It's a rescue mission.
I was wondering, how intact are you expecting us to leave the residents of this Wonderland? You say they've become, well, maybe this isn't your words, but twisted abominations. Are we to exterminate them or attempt to save them? Have they riches that need plundering or artifacts that need protecting?
There is no hope for them. Once you have Alice out, if whatever you haven't killed, we're gonna hammer down and just wipe the slate clean.
Yikes.
Out of character, do we have all of our new weapons right now, or have we not gotten them in character yet?
I think you were provided it before the meeting. Like that was, you know.
There was a room that we went into and all just
Mhm.
picked stuff out on a table.
Yeah.
Start of a heist, like.
Yeah.
I'm not overly familiar with these new mechanical bows that you provided us with. I was assured that they were of a fairly high power and caliber and much easier to draw. No draw required.
Yeah. You're gonna want to become real familiar with those weapons.
Do you, any advice or tips you might provide me before we go in?
Aim and fire.
All right. Well, usually there's a lot more to it than that, but I guess I'll have to figure it out on the fly. That's what we always do as a developer.
And you know,
Absolutely. Robin and I, we know a thing or two about firing a weapon, and these bows, I mean, it's pretty good, pretty cool. No string at all. We know how to aim and fire. We'll make it work.
Certainly easy on the shoulders.
Yeah.
And do try to keep your head. It will be at.
I usually try to.
Risk.
Do you mean that literally or figuratively?
Both.
All right.
All right. So, unfortunately, Rabbit Hole's too compromised. We're gonna have to send you through the looking glass on this one. So, if you'll follow me, if you'll go down this hallway, that'll take you to the room with the looking glass.
You son of a bitch.
Hold on, I heard something that there was a mirror demon. Was that taken care of?
That was taken care of a few weeks ago.
Oh, all right then.
And he gestures to a door.
What are you expecting? Do we know what's down there at all? Where was Alice last seen?
Alice was last seen in the Queen of Hearts court.
Shit. That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, she likes taking people's heads. That's why. Well, you'll see.
We don't expect Alice to be compromised, do we?
No. From all our intel suggests she's uncompromised.
All right.
My second husband was a dentist. I know a thing or two about extractions.
Excellent. We're gonna need that.
Good. All right. Head down this hallway. That'll take you to the looking glass. Touch the looking glass. It'll bring you into Wonderland.
All right.
He
No
leads
use
you
in
to it.
dilly-dallying. Away we go.
All right, so you head down this hallway into a large open chamber where the big old looking glass. You touch the looking glass, and you find yourself all of a sudden, you find yourself falling for a moment through maybe space and time. You see strange objects. The world is sort of like pulsing, and as you're getting closer, there's this awful like purple light coming up from below you, and then you finally fall into this like the purple light, and you all are standing at a crossroads, like a weird little crossroads. There's trees all around you. Everything's kind of weirdly colorful. There's flowers you've never seen before, like flowers like of a color you've never seen before. And there's a table in front of you, with a bottle and a box. And so far, everything seems okay.
That was a journey. Are you all right, Alan?
I'm doing all right. I think it's a little bit strange here already. Kind of giving me the creeps, I'll be honest.
We're certainly not in England anymore.
No, which is where I'm from, as you can tell by my accent.
I don't like the looks of this place. These are
Everything is like almost fluorescently bright. Like everything, it's just very bright and colorful. It almost hurts your eyes to just look around.
This is a very gaudy realm. Whoever thought this place up must have been on something.
And as you're sort of like standing there, you hear a cry, and I need y'all to roll for initiative.
Oh, that was quick.
Oh man.
All right.
Hey?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, just jumping right into it. Holy shit. I didn't have enough time to say, wow, normally there's like happy singing birds and things here.
I'm used to being. I am a singing bird.
Oh, wait, there we go. You're behind me.
As you hear a cry from above you, as a large, like a very fat, dodo-like bird that appears to be poorly flying, comes screeching down from above. Robin Hood, you see this thing? It's coming at you guys hard. It's like 60 feet up, coming out of a tree.
I have the alert feat, so I immediately.
So you're not
spring
surprised.
into- Yeah, I'm not surprised by this. I was expecting a dodo bird, and I'll immediately wheel around and go, "Oh, first one!" And I'll wheel out, and you see him go for his longbow, and then like, no, I'm gonna try this thing out, and he's gonna fire the automatic rifle at the dodo bird.
Okay.
What a sentence.
That's D&D, folks. Is it 22?
Yeah, that'll hit it.
Thank gosh.
All right. And then I'm going to go, wow, this is so easy. And then he immediately fires 2 more times, and you see him like kind of leaning into it. I'm going to do 2 sharpshooter shots.
Oh, God.
19 and a 12.
Alright, hold on one sec. Alright, yeah, the 19 hits, the 12 does not.
Okay. It's 23 points of piercing damage on the second one.
Alright.
It's going to be a lot of that. We've only scratched the surface.
Okay, so is that the end of your turn?
Oh, yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, so the dodo gets a legendary action as it,
Oh, no!
as it dives down toward you all. And it is specifically going for you since you shot at Robin Hood.
That's pretty reasonable.
And it tries to gore you. You see that there are like weird, like sort of, they almost look fleshy antennas up on its head that it tries to gore you with. So that's 24.
That's gonna hit.
It deals an additional 5 damage from its dive attack. And that's it for the dodo's legendary action, but then it goes to its turn. And let me see here. It attempts to, so on its actual turn, it attempts to warp your shadows.
Whoa!
It chooses.
That doesn't sound great.
Let's see. It chooses. I'm gonna roll.
Big yikes.
I'll just do the first 3 people. So Maddie, Pete, and Jeremy, your characters are all getting their shadows warped. I need you to roll wisdom saving throws.
What does this mean?
Good thing I'm good at everything, because my stats are outrageous.
I got a 16.
All right, you resist the curse that it tried to place on you, and that is its turn. So it is now who was next? It is your turn, Garden Gnome.
That's a Gerald. Well, I guess how far away is this bird?
He's right on top of you.
All right, I'll
He's
just
like in the midst of you all.
try to shoot this bird out of the sky. I'm going to shoot him twice with my shotgun.
Okay.
I'm going to 26 to hit for 15 piercing damage, and then I'll shoot him a second time. Oh, critically failing. And then I will duck around behind a tree to get some cover.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
All right.
That's
Yeah. All right, Alan O'Dell.
I'm gonna shoot it with my revolver.
All right. That does actually hit him for 13 damage. Anything else you'd like to do, Mr. O'Dell?
Um,
What kind of bard are you?
Valor.
Oh, you have extra attack then.
Oh, I do. I'm doing it again then. I forgot.
Okay.
Beautiful. I thought it didn't go in right, so here we go. Oh!
That'll hit.
Shit.
Just realized if only had 201 round.
One big green rooster shooting another bird with a gun.
It sounds about right to me.
I'm also going to try to take cover,
Okay.
like Gerald.
Sure. Okay. It is now Usug. How do you pronounce it?
Professor,
Usug.
if you want to say professor, that's fine.
Professor's turn. The professor's turn.
Robin, you remind me a lot of my first husband. Quite a rock-hard man he was. I'm going to go up and give Robin a good game and cast Stone Skin on him and then move 30 feet away.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right. Robin, it's your turn. You are face to face with the dodo. And like looking at him, you can see the torn remains of like a vest, sort of like that's been shredded by his like wings and hand size, presumably. And right between the antlers is a tiny little top hat.
Oh, jeez. That's not who I thought this was. All right. I'm gonna reach up and go. I think I've got it now, and I'm going to use a bonus action to take some careful aim with my steady aim feature.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make 3 point-blank sharpshooter attacks with steady aim against this guy.
A 14 hits. A 14 hits. A 20 hits. Oh God.
So, Pete, how does this look? I'm just wondering how you.
Yeah, how does it look when you destroy this dodo with your assault rifle?
Robin Hood just kind of leaning in a little bit up towards this dodo head, puts the gun up to his head, and just goes 3 quick fires. There's a moment of pause as the bullets all precisely go through where the headshot is, and then it just slumps after that nice juicy pause for a moment. These are significantly better than bows.
Nice shot.
The dodo now lays dead on the ground. What do you all do?
Man, what happened to your skin?
Wait, me?
Yeah. Look at you. It's all barky.
Oh, our
Isn't he beautiful?
our good friend
Oh,
over here.
Well, he's certainly something, I can tell you that.
All right.
My skin is made of stone now, it would seem, which, we
Robin,
try to
if you
take
catch
everything-
me staring, it's just I have to keep up my concentration for a little while.
Robin, I don't know.
Understandable, I would stare as well.
I'll be honest, Robin, this doesn't really seem like the work of the sheriff in Nottingham. You know what I mean? It's a little bit freakier.
Well, everything in stride, Alan, everything in stride. I'm sure that this place has its own rules, and we will determine if those are, well, good and right. I'm glad we have a moment of pause here, but before we were attacked by that giant, strange, padded bird, I want to get to know the two of you a little bit better. Of course, Alan and I go way back, but I didn't want to refer to you just by your just appearances, because that seemed rude. But I turned towards you, Jeremy. What's your name?
The name's Gerald.
Gerald.
I'm an enforcer here at the Fairy Tale Enforcement Agency.
It is, well, very nice to meet you. I'm sort of a newer hire, but
Yeah.
I've been finding things rather.
I'll tell you, I'm both one of the toughest and the most flexible. Kind of knocks on himself, and he kind of like echoes like he's hollow. 95% polycarbonate.
Polycarbonate?
Yeah, I'm a lawn gnome.
Well, it is very nice to meet you. Your facial structure seems very rigid. How do you do that?
I made of plastic.
Yes. Okay, great. And he doesn't seem to really know what that means.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yes, this is certainly scarier than I thought a place called Wonderland might be. You, sir, looking to now you, Maddie.
Ma'am! I'm a ma'am.
Oh, my.
Well, I'm actually more of a professor. I suppose that could be either way.
That is, of course, the manner in which I meant it. But I apologize for any misinterpretation that may have happened, madam, of course.
No problem, stud.
Madam, your name, Professor, if you do not mind.
Usug!
Usug.
I profess greatly at the Great Library. And perhaps you've heard of me if you've read a book or two. You are literate, aren't you?
I do read and write, both.
Oh. Well, you're one of the few. Your stocks are rising.
Well, it seems that we'll be working together. My name is Robin Hood. I don't know if I introduced myself. I am quite good with a bow, but I guess quite good with this too. I hold up my
Your assault rifle, right? Your automatic rifle, yep.
Yeah, my automatic rifle. So I don't know. It seemed that you. It was Gerald, right?
Jeremy's Gerald, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm Gerald, sorry.
It seemed that you, Gerald, knew a little bit about this place and the nature of the individual that we're here to rescue. I was just sort of playing along. I know it may appear that I have complete mastery over the nature of our mission here, but if I'm being honest, I don't completely understand it. So if you could, Gerald, maybe enlighten me a bit about who this Alice person is and where we are?
We're in a place called Wonderland. Normally, you come down here, you have to go through down the rabbit hole. It's always a bit of a trip. I haven't been here myself when it was normal, but this is one of the big shot fairy tales. Everyone's heard of it. Alice is, well, a girl. Just a normal girl.
Okay.
I mean, she's a little stranger than that, but and everyone's strange down here.
What's all your passive perceptions?
Oh Christ!
I am so glad you asked, Crowley.
11.
17.
22.
Oh my god.
Wait, what are you bad at?
Nothing, Jeremy. I read you my stats before.
Sorry, I totally missed them.
Hey,
What are they?
hey, what did you read your stats?
My rolls were 13, 8, 16, 14, 16, 15.
Oh, okay, that's not as crazy as I thought.
What are your current stats?
And I took the observant feat. Was the reason why my stat is 22.
Mhm.
We ended up at 8, 20, 16, 14, 16, 13.
Okay, all right. So, Robin and Professor, you see a weird shape appear in like the crook of the tree that you're sort of at the base of, and it looks like a crescent moon almost, but it looks like it's made out of teeth. It looks like you're just seeing like a smile sitting in the tree, in midair.
That's suspicious.
Oh, is it? And this cat appears. This sort of like pink, striped, fat cat appears.
Oh,
And he's like sort
how
of like-
delightful. You remind me of my 33rd cat.
And he's like leaning on his
A lot
paw.
of cats.
And he's like, "Welcome to Wonderland."
Cheshire.
Oh,
Indeed, I am.
Where's Alice?
Last I heard, she was on trial with the Queen.
Of course.
Everyone,
Everything's all
even madder down here than before.
everything's all topsy-turvy down here. Which way's the queen?
Ooh, you could go this way, or that way, or this way, or that. He's like pointing in all different directions.
And all of these roads will lead to the Queen.
Every way is the Queen's way.
Well, then it seems we don't have too much of a choice to make, unless you think that... I kind of lean in and whisper, we were told that every one of these creatures down here was beyond hope. This one seems perfectly sporting.
I mean, I guess as much as one could be, he's not really being super helpful, I would say.
You see him juggling his head.
Strange, albeit, but did not attack us. So that's a plus in his book, I would say.
That's a note in mine. Hold on a moment. All right.
What do you all think? I guess my question is, do we kill him?
I don't think that we need to.
Yeah, I think we should just leave him to his own devices. He seems fine. He'll probably show up later all messed up, and if that's the case, we'll lock and load. We'll shoot, you know?
Yeah, Cat, you aren't messed up, are you?
Oh, I don't know. Are you?
No,
No.
Just don't get in our way.
we're the normal ones here.
Oh, but what's normal?
Man, that's a deep question. You're right. That's a
Oh,
deep
philosophy,
deep question.
Cat. I like you.
You know, that's true. Who knows? I don't know. I'm a humble rooster. I don't know much.
I can answer it pretty spot on, I think. Me, I'm normal.
Perfectly normal.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right.
As Robin Hood cocks his assault rifle. Yeah. And he's like, oh, well, then good luck. And he just sort of disappears.
I have a feeling we're going to regret not having killed him.
Yeah, fine.
Well,
I hope he's not after our secret.
You've been here before, Gerald. Would you care to lead the way?
I mean, I haven't actually been here. I've just heard of the place.
There's also this. There's still a
You have to
table right in
understand.
front of you.
Robin. Or do you prefer Hood?
Robin is fine.
Robin. This place, it's always mad. And so we don't often have to come down here. If they're sending someone to Wonderland, something's gonna be really wrong. Like that dodo wrong. Crap, I wonder if that was the last dodo.
I always stay on my toes. So,
It
Alright,
is
well-
said all roads lead to Gnome. Thereby, we can postulate all gnomes will lead on the road. I'm with you.
Right. Alright.
works enough for me.
Yeah, alright. You said there's stuff on the table. I mean, I see there's stuff on the table. This is
Yep.
Wonderland. We're probably gonna need this potion. I gotta pick it up.
Okay.
What does it say on it?
It doesn't say anything. It's a clear bottle with like a bluish colored potion in it.
All right, it doesn't say anything. Normally they say drink me or something. Anyone wanna?
Do you want me to take a look at it?
That'd be great, Professor. Take it.
Let's see. Looks blue.
Hmm. There's a hint of clear in there too.
Oh, yes, I see it. Wait, I don't. But I think that's the point. Would you like me to roll an Arcana or something else to try and...
Sure. Yeah, you can roll on Arcana.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Was I considered helping with that?
Sure.
With my
You know
hint of
what,
clear?
why not? Yeah.
Thank you, Dungeon Master.
Oh,
is,
it's clear to me now.
Yeah, for a second you think, I don't know what this is. But then you realize what it is.
Twist!
It's one of those games. all
Dun, dun,
right.
dun.
And it's you think this potion would cause you to shrink?
Oh, yes. Yeah, this is a cold water potion. At least that's what my fourth husband would call it. If you drink it, you'll shrink.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you said. Very clear. Excellent.
There's also the box.
We're going to need that at some point, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What does box look like?
It's a nice little plain box.
No little hole at the bottom or anything?
No.
Is it the kind of box you can open up?
Yeah.
All right. Who's going to open the box?
I will attempt it.
Okay.
I
All right.
will walk up to it,
Okay.
eye it very carefully.
It's like a small box, like like a.
With my quote unquote.
VHS on
Do you
iPhone.
believe in passive investigation? Do you believe in that?
That's an interesting question. Sure.
It's in the rule. I have a 21 in that because
No, I know.
because the things that I do, but I don't know if that even matters. I've never.
Yeah,
used that
you
ever.
don't know. You don't think there's anything.
There's no, like immediately obvious trap in looking at this box.
No.
Okay, I will open the box.
All right, it's a mimic. No, it's not a mimic.
Oh,
It's
shit.
it's a box and it has a bunch of cookies, and they say like "eat me, try me" on them.
Oh, these cookies seem to want us to eat them or try them. Either
I was
one.
worried about that.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
afraid of exactly this.
So, should we heed the instructions? I mean, there's paths before us.
I think we just take them.
Yes, we can take them and go. That seems wise.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Sure. All right. You take the box of cookies,
Mm.
and you look around, and yeah, there's paths. There are almost seem to be more paths than there were when the cat was here.
Well,
There are now more paths.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this got bad.
Which one's the least traveled? I think there's an adage about that.
when roads diverged in Sherwood Forest, we would often just spin an arrow to decide arbitrarily which way we'd go. The merry men did, that is.
That sounds like the kind of thing that would work down here in Wonderland.
You know what? You know what we'll do? I'll shoot my gun
Go for it.
and see what it does.
Fire
Give it
away.
a shot, Alan. Give it a shot.
Let's just fire.
I gotta change my name.
All right. So where are you firing it? Just straight up.
Yeah. Straight in the air.
All right. You watch it go up
I take
nothing
the dodge
happened.
action.
for a
What?
second, and then out of the ground in front of you, it's sort of like bloop, comes up and keeps going up. And then it does it again, but like a foot in front of you, and it's just sort of going down a random path, it looks like.
Well, which path is that? Where's it leading?
Deeply concerning.
Deeper into this forest.
All right, let's follow it.
Well shot, Alan. And
All right.
also,
Not what I expected
As
to
a
happen.
as a bird man, I know a thing or two about shooting the sky. Let's go.
also, Alan, I don't know if you've heard, but it seems that this monarch that they're all talking about, her people are obviously in a desperate state while they're still holding court as normal. We may have to do something about this.
Listen, that sounds like a King John if I ever heard it.
That's what I'm thinking. Just keep our eyes peeled.
We'll do, boss. We'll do.
Well, shall we?
Yeah. Something I should probably tell you too about the Queen. Some
Please.
say she's mad. She has something of a blind fury, declaring off with their heads, having people killed left and right. Just on a whim. Really best not to be seen by her if we can help it. I think we have a hard time.
Just
Especially if
really
she's
gets
twisted
my
and changed.
danger up, I would say. But if you advise it, I will heed your warning.
Well, at least if we can avoid her. All the
Alright.
easier, just get Alice and get out.
So you start your way in through the woods. And it's quiet, just extremely quiet for a long time. You're walking down these dark paths, and then you suddenly see a light sort of off to your right up ahead, and you see a gate, and you hear singing, maybe?
Bit of a ruckus ahead.
Yeah.
It would seem, Professor.
And
the
I
song,
want
Alan?
to check it out.
what was that? You're gonna check it out?
Someone
Yeah.
want to go ahead and check it out?
I can move ahead if you would like.
Yeah, let's keep going. We'll investigate, I guess.
All right.
Try and move quietly, though.
Yeah.
Are you all
Yeah.
moving together, or someone sort of scouting ahead?
I'm fine either way. If we need to scout, I can do that. But if we just
I lack the mechanical aptitude to scout ahead.
Well, I got a +9, so I guess I'll scout ahead.
All right.
Here,
All right.
I'll roll 1 too. Oh wait.
Okay, Robin. Robin and Alan, you sort of move up. Alan, you're not as quiet as Robin. You're not actually sure where Robin went. And you make your way up to the gate. And you, as you're getting closer, you just hear, "A very merry birthday, very merry." And
Grim.
you look through the gate and you see a bunch of smashed teapots on an incredibly long table. And you see this hulking figure wearing this enormous hat. And he seems to be singing and shaking something that looks like a rabbit or something in his hand. And just sort of dancing and talking about some kind of merry birthday.
Is the rabbit in his hand alive?
Doesn't look like it. No.
Oh no.
And as Alan, you get up there and you sort of you trip a little and shake the gate, and he sort of turns toward the two of you. And let's do some initiative again.
Yeah.
We're back. Initiative, baby!
I rolled the exact same.
I designed Robin Hood to kill.
That's what he does.
Are we still within the hour time of the stone skin spell?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I will get up in the fray then. It's good to know. Thank you for reminding me, because I probably would have hid back like a coward.
All right. So Robin. Oh, that rolled to me. Also has the wrong name. Okay. Letter. Professor. Alan. And Gerald. All right, Robin. This thing turns to you. It is hulking. It has enormous claws and some kind of horns are coming out of the side of its head. Wearing a big hat.
Okay.
And it looks like it's gonna probably charge you.
It probably seems like it's a little bit angry. I'm seeing the first couple steps towards us, I guess, as I pull up the old automatic rifle, and I'm going to fire at him 3 times, like I usually do.
Oh my
11
god.
and oh man, those are some rough rolls on the whole.
I was gonna say, like, what are we just gonna hear the and nothing and the battle's over?
So that only the first one hits.
For a pretty fair chunk of damage.
Yep. Jesus. Okay. The Hatter runs to the gate. He's like, no room, no room. And goes to
Oh, you don't know.
goes to slam his goes to bite you, Robin. 20?
What?
Does a 20 hit?
You know something? I think it is gonna go ahead and hit me.
All right, you take 25 piercing damage and an additional
Halved by
21
stone skin, right?
psychic damage. Yep, I believe it is.
Stone skin is for non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
Is this
Oh, that's
Yeah.
way better than I thought. I thought it was bark skin. Oh, that's way better.
And
Dope.
so the piercing is halved, the psychic not so much.
yeah, naturally.
And then he goes to claw. You know what? This isn't quite what we want for the music. Let's do this.
Yeah. And just like that, Robin Hood's not looking overly.
And then he goes to
healthy.
claw you. 16?
16 will miss.
Okay. And it is Professor, your turn. You're a bit back. You're like 60 feet back.
Okay, still maintaining concentration, and I'm going to. Now you need to settle down, and I'm going to waggle my hand, and a spectral hand is going to shoot out towards the rampaging loud.
Okay. Yeah, that hits it.
And if it heals, no healing, but 13 necromantic damage.
Sure. All right. Who was next? I believe it was Alan. Alan, you're right next to Robin, so you're sort of both near this creature. Could you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Okay.
Oh, God.
All right. You have disadvantage on wisdom and charisma checks and wisdom and charisma saves for the next minute.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Don't love it. All right,
Not
I'm
not the
gonna
best situation.
I'm gonna aim and fire with my revolver.
Sure, yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Unfortunately, 13 does not hit.
Got it.
All right, Alan. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
How close am I to him?
You're like 10 feet away.
Okay. I'm gonna. Then I'm good.
Okay. Gerald.
All right. I'm going to run forward. I'm about 60 feet back, too.
Yep.
I'm going to run up and say, "Get the hell off, Robin, you hoppy son of a bitch." I'm going to use my Hexblade's curse upon him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot him twice with the shotgun. Oh, God.
Dungeons and Dragons is a very
Wow.
good game.
I broke something with that.
Beautiful.
Hold the phone, boys.
Is that
that
thematic
looks
to
like
this environment? Like,
Oh.
is that actually bonus?
I was gonna say that looks like a Hexblade's curse to me.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Like that's a
I'm gonna
work of
have to
art.
re-roll that. Well, would the 15 hit? I
No.
think the 15 is the correct roll. I'm pretty sure it's
The
correct.
15 would not hit.
Fuck. Second shot.
That'll hit.
Nice.
All right. So we're gonna hit him for 23 plus 7, and then I'm gonna make that an Eldritch Smite, which is gonna be an extra 10d8 of force damage. So yeah, all right. So I'm gonna shoot him for 76 damage with that shot.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You pump one into his, like, sort of chest. And he screeches out, just like, "Oh, no room!" I
Holy
believe
shit! It's still up.
that brings us back to Robin.
Robin is going to
Take yourself, bud.
It's going to go ahead and stow his automatic rifle and take out his good old-fashioned longbow, and knock 3 arrows at once, and try and shoot 2 in the eyes and 1 in the mouth.
Okay.
By which I mean I'm going to make 3 regular attack rolls.
So you are right up. He got right up to you.
That's one of my class features, is that I can do...
All right.
I can do melee bow attacks.
Nice.
So I'm going to do that with my bow now.
14 misses.
Ah,
19 hits.
Wait, you using a longbow?
19
I
hits.
switched over for this one because I wanted a little bit more accuracy.
Oh.
The AC is a little bit higher.
Gotcha.
But it still does an egregious amount.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Both the arrows in the eye hit him in each of his eyes, and he collapses.
Whew, that was something. I got mauled right on my shoulder. I suspect that will become infected over time.
I hope not. That sounds like shit, I'll be honest.
I'm in excruciating pain. Thank God for your stone skin, by the way, Professor. Because I imagine that would have gone through to the bone and killed me. Had that not been there.
Oh, you're very welcome. If you feel yourself starting to soften, let me know and I'll get you hard again.
Thank you, Professor.
Anytime.
It's good that you've got our backs.
Oh, yes.
A stiffening is always was always much appreciated. So I will.
Wait a minute.
Inform.
Wait. Do y'all hear that? The tone.
Yes.
Yeah,
as,
shifted.
My alert feed triggers and I begin looking around.
As you, I think we just stay in initiative for this. As a horrifying two-headed monster comes running out of the woods at you. And they're like, "Stay a while!" And like both heads are screaming at you. They're wearing pinwheel hats.
No, pinwheel hats. Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Let's.
They're about to be Tweedledone.
Oh!
All right, that's all I got.
Okay. Who was next? I think it was you.
Oh no, it's this thing! God! Oh!
Crowley, I would vote if I can give a vote towards Jeremy getting inspiration for that.
I think that was.
That's fair. Yeah, you have inspiration, Jeremy.
I would also elect to give Maddie inspiration for his incredible puns.
Yeah, there's been some good puns all around.
I think you know what this thing should probably just. Okay. Professor, you're next. As this thing is running in at you. No. You know what, Maddie? You can have inspiration too.
There we go.
Is this one creature or is this two?
It is
like if
one
I acid
creature
splash, am I
with-
hitting 2?
You're just in one creature. He just has 2 heads.
Okay.
There isn't a Glaversu here at the moment, is there? That's
You
from
don't see
last
one.
time, right? Okay.
That was not. Yeah.
Just making sure.
I'll turn around and go. Excuse you, we were talking. You should have respect for. And I'm gonna waggle my finger once more, and a cold spectral hand is gonna.
All right.
Yeah.
Maddie, I appreciate you saving all your juice. We're gonna need it later.
For.
All right, now we've
5.
established. Presumably, its armor class is 26 or less. So go.
Perfect.
Great.
But this thing runs up. Where were you, Gerald?
Gerald was about 30 feet back from Robin.
I think it was somewhere. It's coming out of like the woods somewhere between you, like Robin, or you.
So right at
and,
me.
Yeah, basically right at you.
Fair
Shit.
enough.
Let's get some.
You could have just said it runs directly at you.
Which it does. Oh God.
I was afraid of this. Tell my family.
It runs right up to you, Gerald, and attempts to hook you. with its horrible hook arms.
No, horrible hook arms.
That's a new addition. Oh my god, I missed.
Yep, and then it attacks again. That's a 20,
I'm hooked.
and it deals. Oh my god! It deals an extra. One moment. 17 psychic damage to you as it hooks you.
Yeah, well, that's horrifying. I go, ah.
Okay.
I don't bleed at all because I'm made of plastic. Just a
Right,
horrible
yeah.
piercing directly through my chest.
Alan, it's your turn.
Look like a fishing lure.
I'm gonna shoot with my
Sure.
revolver.
Mm-hmm.
Does that hit?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, for six damage. It looks like it doesn't go as like in as deep as you would hope,
All
but
right.
it does hit it.
All right. I try again.
Even as a magic weapon.
Yeah, he's in dim light right now, just for the record. That'll
Oh,
hit.
is he?
Just on an completely unrelated note.
Yeah, unrelated. And Gerald, it's your turn. This thing is right up against you.
All right, am I grappled or am I just
Nope,
maimed?
no, he just hurt you.
Okay, now if I attack him, I'm attacking with disadvantage, correct?
Yeah, because if it's a ranged attack, yes.
Shit. Can I bludgeon him with my shotgun and do the same damage?
I don't think it'd be the same damage.
How much?
Hit him with the butt of the gun.
damage?
Hitting him with the butt of a gun would be, I don't know, like a club, I guess.
All right,
Are
no, we don't
shotguns
want
really
that.
not short-ranged firearms, though?
They are short ranged, but they're
Exactly what I was thinking. I'm going to run away from him, provoking an attack of opportunity.
okay.
Ow.
11 damage.
Oh, that's it? There's no extra on that?
Let me check. Hold on.
Oh,
I mean,
just
No,
kind of
no.
asked.
I was bracing myself for way more.
I was checking regardless. No extra damage on that.
That's nice.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him twice.
Sure.
Now, oh, I'm sorry. I realized when we killed the Hatter, I should have gotten some hit points from my Hexblade's Curse, right?
That's true.
Now, I can't move that. I'm not super familiar with the Hexblade's Curse. I can't move that like I can like a Hex or something, right? That once it's done is done.
I think you can, but I don't think you can at your level.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just have no idea. Cool. I will just shoot this bunny thing, no, this horrible two-headed Tweedledum, and I'm gonna shoot it once in each head. And the second head.
Nice.
Those both hit.
All right. So I'm gonna hit him for 23 damage.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
You think you almost hit him for 23 damage, but maybe not quite that much.
I just
anyway,
hit him for 23 damage. And
Robin.
I ran over to Robin to protect me.
Yeah, Robin, it's your turn.
All right, let's see here. And I'm going to do the same thing we do every night. Try and take over the world. It's a 19, a 10, and a 24.
The 19 and the 24.
Don't mind if I do.
Crap.
Robin, buddy, you got this, man. Yes.
So,
I'm
Professor,
gonna be
you
honest with
see,
you, I'm loving this thing.
you see your allies like firing upon this two-headed creature that is, it seems very upset.
Oh,
Seems angry.
uh-oh. Oh, actually, and as a bonus action, just because I can do this,
Mhm.
I'm going to search. Look around and see if there's another one that's also skulking in the woods that's about to hop out as well.
You don't see anything else, but you hear marching sounds.
I hear marching sounds. Approach. Are they like walking around? Like, are they like coming towards us or parallel to us? Is like the vibe. Would you say?
Coming toward you.
All right. Let's finish this up quick and try and hide. I suggest. And actually, yeah, you know what? No, that's it. I'm done.
All right, Professor, do you want to do anything to the horrible monster that was Tweedledee and Tweedledum?
I've
So-
had students like you before. Now you need to, and I'm gonna do the chill touch again.
Sure. Yep, that'll hit. Ooh,
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh,
that
nice
was a
little
good one.
touch.
That's a heck of a scold.
The heads sort of roar, and it's their turn, and they just charge the closest person. Now, did you say you got behind Robin Hood?
Yeah,
That was my intent. No, Robin, you had a turn.
Yeah, I was intended to say that I was gonna like try and be the one that they went after by like getting up in their grill, but I forgot to. So, come on.
Well, I think you're still the closest
Oh,
as
great.
it rushes at you, with its hook.
Mm.
Well, it doesn't have,
Ooh,
that was not a crit though, right?
oh, it is.
Oh,
It has
well,
advantage.
Well,
Why
good
would it
thing
have
I
advantage? Just wondering.
It's been hurt.
Oh, shit.
Well, good thing I have stone skin.
Yeah, but Stoneskin doesn't protect you against. I GM rolled that.
Is this magical?
No, that's not magical. But this is psychic damage.
Oh, you need stone brain. No?
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and say right now that Robin goes down.
Okay. Then he throws his other hook at poor Mr. Gerald here. That's 17.
All right. I'm okay.
All right.
What about?
Well, no, only the first
Oh,
attack.
good. Thank God. Okay.
And it is.
I was gonna say, I thought I was good at one point, but
Alan, it's your turn.
All right. Well, let's. Oh boy, I aim my gun and I shoot him. Oh no!
Yeah, that does not hit.
I try again.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, nice.
Big shot.
Okay. Which brings us to Gerald. So Alan shoots him. You see,
Well, you do have your bardic inspiration still.
that's
Yeah.
If you want to use anything.
I do.
Or
I'd
if
like
you're
to.
saving it.
No, because I can do it a bunch. I'm gonna. Wait, did Pete didn't go down? Did he? Or
Oh,
did
he
he?
down.
He's down.
Okay. All right. So then I am bardically inspiring Jeremy,
Okay.
Gerald, because he's a little gnome. He probably needs a little help.
Sure. Yeah. All right, Gerald. It's actually your turn. So.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's really bad. He's right in front of me, huh?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. All right, I'm gonna back away from him.
Mm-hmm.
How bad does he look?
Oh, that's not a
You'd
great
like
answer.
to hear that. All right,
Yeah.
I'll back away
He
from him.
tries to hook you for 11 damage.
Ow.
Man.
All right, I'm not looking great. I will use one of my spell slots to cast a Banishing Smite,
Ooh. Okay.
and then I'm going to shoot him with my shotgun. Now, quick question: with the inspiration, do I have to call that before I roll?
How does it normally work?
I have no idea. It's been
That's
so long since I've not done house rolls for inspiration.
The way we usually play it is you re-roll, but the official rule is you say you're gonna just take advantage on the attack.
I'd do that. Yeah, let's go that route.
All right, we're gonna take advantage in this attack.
Sure. Yeah.
Shoot him,
Hey,
Oh,
great!
hey.
That's the best possible use case.
and then
of
I'm going to
inspiration.
also Eldritch Smite him.
Come on, buddy.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my inspiration for damage because he's a Valor Bard and I can do that.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so let me check all these horrifying boxes.
This is Gerald's round to shine.
All right, how big is your inspiration damage?
It's a D10
Okay.
at this level.
All right, we're gonna hit him with the shotgun damage.
Wow.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
Well, just a second. And then, how does this work? How does the Banishing Smite work? All right, so that is just extra damage. There's no save on the extra damage aspect of the Banishing Smite, so that will double. So I'll roll the extra. Oh, I guess I'll just hit this twice for Banishing Smite damage. Next is 37, 28, so
God.
Item for 28 plus 37 plus 10 plus 13 plus 22 plus 35. 145 points of damage.
He was pretty good a moment ago.
Does he have fewer than 50
So
hit
now-
points now?
No.
Fuck!
Holy shit!
Oh, Christ. That is not what I
Oh.
needed to hear.
Almost.
Oh, are you kidding me? How much is he off by?
He has 52 hit
Are
points.
you kidding me? What else can I have? I've got to have something.
Oh, baby. Come
There's
on,
got to be
man.
some way I can add it to that.
Well, you have another shot.
Okay, wait, I have a Rod of the Pact Keeper +1, which means my Eldritch Smite should have done an extra... Not my Eldritch Smite, my... Does 1 extra damage, son of... Alright, well, shit. I shoot him a second time.
Okay.
21.
Yeah.
10.
Hey, he's
I love
below
the
15.
I love the 10 after that.
Oh my god! And I look up. Oh shit.
And everyone, Jeremy has demonstrated here the Hexblade Warlock.
Guys, this is why you should allow Hexblade Warlocks in your game. They're
So-
really good.
I mean,
Seems
you've
pretty good.
blown a chunk, several chunks out of this thing.
He's got too many chunks, though.
Too many
Too many
chunks.
chunks.
Too many chunks.
Too many chunks.
All right, is Robin, your turn. You gotta roll me a death save, I believe.
I don't.
Natural
want
20
to.
coming right back.
Come on.
Fuck.
All right, you're safe
Gotta
for
make that
now.
call.
And
to life.
Professor.
Robin, no. Can I? Am I within 30 feet of Robin?
You can.
I know
be.
I was staying back, but
Yeah, you can be if you want to be.
okay. I will go up to Robin, and I will put my hands all. And oops, that's not the right one. That's the one.
Ah, wonderful.
And I'm gonna rub my healing hands all over your biceps and your injuries and instill 11 hit points in you. And as your eyes open, you see this old professor smiling down at you, just, oh, Robin, in my blue eyes, kind of,
And Robin just kind of looks up and just does a gentle caress of the professor's cheek. Thank you, Professor.
yes. Now, go get what's left of that thing.
Oh my God, what happened to it?
Yeah, as you say, what happened to it? It turns.
It's Tweedledum is gone. It's just Tweedledee.
It turns toward Gerald. Quite much more angry than it was before.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy.
And it is gonna attack you, Gerald. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let me just quickly subtract that. Ooh,
26 damage.
I'm somehow
Some
still
of it's psychic.
alive.
Well, it attacks you again, and ooh, I think it
It hits
misses.
No, it hits me.
Oh.
by 14.
Ooh. All right. Well, then 17 more damage.
All right, I'm unconscious.
Okay. And that brings us to Alan.
All right. Please. Please. I'll shoot my gun.
I don't think that hits this thing, unfortunately for you. It does not.
All right, I'll try again.
That also misses.
Oh,
Are
no!
you kidding me? Oh.
Robin. No. Yeah, Robin, it's your turn.
Robin
Oh
does
no,
like-
Gerald. Gerald, roll a death save.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no problem. Oh. Yep, sounds about right.
Doesn't look good for Gerald right now. But Robin, it's your turn.
Robin does like the slow, like dirt-covered stand-up, wipe blood from mouth, cock gun. And I'm gonna do bonus action steady aim,
Mhm.
and not going to sharpshooter. It's all in the attack, so it just works out anyway. But this is the attack that I do. Is the
Oh my!
Yes.
Oh!
Yes.
And you hear Robin just go as he's like doing like the sweep back and forth, as he just completely opens fire.
Fuck him up, buddy. You got this.
It's still.
Oh my god.
It still stands.
Jesus.
And as the clip empties of that round, and like the shells fall, he just drops the gun, pulls out his bow, and I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, buddy.
Just throw the empty clip aside.
For my ultimate strike. Give me one.
One of those hits. Yeah, it just right in the head, or the remaining head.
Heads.
And yeah, you in
one ear, out the other.
Yep, you pin the heads together, and Tweedledee-Dum goes down. Just collapses. It's about to hooking. It's like starts running at you, hooks at the ready, and you just. It collapses, dead.
And then Robin just kind of slunks to his knees. I was trying to keep a cool head the whole time, but this is really awful. This is not anything like England. I was like, oh, it's the Queen. It'll be like King John again, no?
No. Hey, I'll be honest. The similarities really fall apart once you look at it a little closer. Doesn't seem all that real.
Drink this magical healing juice, Gerald, my friend. I pour a healing potion betwixt Gerald's lips.
Okay.
Shit.
What a grim thing to say when you wake up.
Well, bud,
Thing
you're
almost
alive.
had.
That's what's good.
There's marching coming this way. We need to get to cover.
I got this. Everyone, just get down on the ground. Bury yourselves a little bit in the sand.
Sure. Done.
Yeah, birds do that, I guess. I don't know.
I'm gonna use my staff of flowers to grow a small garden.
Okay.
And then I will use my false appearance to appear as a normal garden gnome.
Oh my god, it's the most powerful synergy in the history of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right. Yeah.
Hopefully, if we can pull this off, we can have a short rest. Heal up a little.
You
You all just stay buried in the ground.
So as you're standing there, marching through the Mad Hatter's tea area, they sort of like open a gate on the other side, and you see these like really sort of like bent, out of shape playing cards. With like their limbs are real. They have limbs for one thing, which is weird. Heads, and they're really fleshy, and they look like let me see if I have if I can just look at the picture that I have and describe them. They have like horrible teeth and spikes sticking out of their limbs. They're like bent in half. Some of them are bent in other places and like move at strange angles. And they have these like big, just like pale eyes that have no pupils or no sign of any pupils, and horrible grinning mouths with like long sharp teeth. And they're just sort of marching through. And like they start to march on by, and like they look sort of toward, like a few of them look toward you, but don't really react and they march on by.
And as they march on by,
Works every time.
we attempt to take a short rest. Might this also be a good time to take a real life rest?
Sure. Yeah.
All right then.
In that case, we'll be back in 5-ish minutes, everyone. Hope you're having fun. I certainly am having a blast. We'll
I'm having
see
a
you
good
all
time.
soon.
We're back.
We are back, and you guys get a short rest. Hiding in your flower garden.
We did that off screen.
Yep.
Unless anyone had
So real quick, I'm down 1/3 level spell slot, but I only get 1 arcane recovery, and I can get up to 6. Do you think I should spend it now and top off, or not?
That sounds worth. I don't know how many
Yeah,
more short rests we're gonna get.
Yeah, it seems unlikely that we'll have another chance. So I feel like now's the time.
Okay, I will consult my notes as I'm sitting very close to Robin, and I'll get my third level spell slot.
If anyone has any healing that's going to come back on a short rest, by the way, that they can send my way, my short rest only brought me still 6 below max. So, not a big deal if not.
Unfortunately, a little bit of arthritis here keeps us on a long rest.
Understand.
So, you finish your short rest, sort of get up.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Those look to be the soldiers in an army of sorts, and if I had to guess, I would say that they're on orders from
Too much.
whoever this monarch is, the queen.
Yeah. Likely. You think we can sneak by him?
My concern is that Alice may be with the queen.
Yeah, that seems to be the case, which is not good.
If anything, we could at least follow them to begin to scout out the perimeter of whatever their encampment or castle or city may be.
Oh, you're so wise.
All right.
Well,
Let's
then,
get going.
let's march on.
Yeah.
Which way are you going? They came out of the Mad Hatter's area. Are you going the way they came from, or are you trying to go the way they came?
It's a great question. I think
So,
we want to go
just
to
so I
where
understand,
they're going. Yeah.
Did you just ask us, Crowley, if we want to go the way they came from or the way they came? I think that's what you just asked.
Yep.
That
You know
feels like a very appropriate question. I think we want to go the way that they came from.
Go to where they were?
Or went to where they go.
So you're
I
gonna
think
go.
we want to follow them, right?
You're not. I mean,
I think
it's been an hour.
Yeah.
Just big cards, tracks on the ground and such. They leave.
They didn't leave any tracks.
0 tracks. Fuck. Well, then yes, we will go the way that they came from.
All right. Okay.
By the way, Robin, your stone skin has depleted.
Yes.
Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, like eerily didn't leave any tracks. Their feet looked. You saw their feet. They were like horrible hook and like long nails or claws, spooky feet. Nope, too much.
All right, well, let's get going.
All right. So you start in the way they came. You head through the Mad Hatter's garden. As you're like passing through, you see all these broken teapots and teacups. Dead. You're realizing not a rabbit, more of a hare. And of course, there's also a dead
Damn.
mouse just like sticking out of a teapot.
Christ,
And
it looks like they boiled him alive.
they you march out the
Water,
other.
way to go.
Oh god. That one hurt me a little. You walk out the other gate, and walk along the path for a while, and you know you're like in sort of there's hedges, big hedges to either side of you, and then you make a few turns left and right, and all of a sudden you're at a hedge wall. Like you've reached a dead end.
Oh, a hedge wall.
In the time from this short rest and the walk to here and the dead, boiling, sentient mouse
Mhm.
And all of these different things, you see Robin's eyes have grown like sunken and distant.
Robin, you doing all right?
I didn't mention this. I just, again, I have quite a look of confidence about me, but this was my first assignment. I don't
I'll
know
say,
if I...
doing a crack job. Nice job. Doing real
Thank
good
you.
so far.
Not sure
Keep it up.
if I knew that this was the... Yep, I'll do my best. There's a hedge wall. We could go through that.
Did any of you take the chainsaw, perhaps?
Oh, yep, I did. I pull it off of my... It's very loud. It will draw, I assume, they told me it was loud when I took it. It will draw anyone close if we are comfortable with that.
It's that, or I could set it on fire and send up a smoke signal, so I think there's really not too many options.
You do have another option. You think.
No, oh, do we?
You have that potion. You could probably slip through the hedge.
That'd be only one of us, yeah?
No, all of you. There's enough for if you all just take one sip and you'll all be shrunk.
Whoops, I drank the whole thing.
Yeah, don't do that. You might atomize. That's also an option. It comes with some distinct dangers.
We could do that if we wanted. I'd recommend. We can try that. How do you guys feel about that option?
That makes sense to me.
Yeah. I think, man, how long did it last? How long are we going to be small if we drink that?
I don't think we know. It'll be forever.
That sounds either incredibly good or incredibly bad.
Well, that's
If we
kind
can
of,
drink the potion and sneak in.
it's kind of hoping in my heart that eating those cookies would undo it.
That does sound right.
Well, nothing should fetter the infinite possibility inherent in all existence. In other words, bottoms up, boys.
Yeah.
Well, it looks, and I imagine you just take it and drink it at this point.
Yeah.
When in Wonderland, I suppose, and I will drink it as well.
Okay. The other two, you also drink it, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
All right, you shrink down, and yeah, you could easily walk right through these hedges like this.
All right, take out the chainsaw. No,
Now that it's small, it'll be way quieter. Excellent plan.
I walk through.
Okay, yeah, you start walking through the hedges. It's weird. Everything's kind of glowy when you're inside the hedge. There's like the trees have taken on like striped branches, or like the bush really. Like the woody parts of the bush have taken on stripes. You see stuff. You're not sure what, just sort of like weird goop and stuff hanging from different areas within. And as you're sort of moving forward, you start to hear singing.
Now, what kind of singing?
Sort of like, why you like low, creepy singing, like,
Oh, okay.
you can learn from the flowers, but like children singing kind of thing.
Ooh, yikes.
Do you recognize the tune, Alan?
No. Unfortunately, nothing about this world is really recognizable, honestly.
Alan, you know every song.
That's what scares me here. Well, do I recognize the tune? Look, can I roll?
Yeah, you can roll.
History, I guess?
Yeah.
Have I ever rolled a history check in my life? Oh, no.
No, you're not familiar with the tune.
No. I've invested. I can't believe it.
Yeah, as you're moving forward, you can see there are flowers up ahead, and they seem to be swaying and possibly singing.
Are they like above head height because we're little? How little are we?
You're pretty little. They're a little bit above head height, some of them. Some of them are about your size, but some of them are pretty large.
Let's walk past and not make eye contact.
Do you want to make stealth checks?
I'd love to.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
God damn it, Alan.
I've not been rolling well. I'm just like a big clunky bird, just like bumping into everything.
Well, this is a group stealth check, and two of you rolled really well, and two of you rolled
That's not, that's pretty bad.
That's bad, but you guys rolled really well.
So my bones are supposed to click like that. It's been happening for the past 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, you start making your way sort of like through quietly, hoping they don't notice you. And just as you're getting to the other side, you sort of like you brush up against some leaves, except it's not just normal leaves because it's a flower, and it sort of and you feel a gaze look down at you. But as you were crossing, Robin and I think Professor, you notice some of these flowers have like skeletons and stuff in them. And I think we need to roll some initiative.
Oh yeah,
One of you
time again.
bumps a corpse flower.
Now, I have a quick question for you, Crowley, before we dive too deep into this.
Yes.
And this is just for future reference. I'm assuming everything that we battle is some horrible monstrosity or abomination or aberration. Let me know if anything at all that we see for even an instant is a humanoid.
Sure.
Cool. Just because, I don't know, I feel like that's just something interesting that we should know.
Yeah, if there's ever a thing that doesn't seem like it's about to kill us, I'd love to.
I was talking for my accursed specter feature.
Oh.
I can kill things and turn them into ghosts.
It's like that cat, that Cheshire cat, upstanding gentleman as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, absolutely.
100%.
I mean, the bar is a little low,
Oh, there's a whole shitload of them.
Yeah, yeah.
but he cleared it.
Oh boy.
And the final player in this game.
You know me.
No. Oh, they did not roll well, though.
All right.
Excuse
So let
me.
me look at everyone's
Bless
initiatives here. So, wow. What happened here? Robin, you got a 12.
Oh, I didn't have the vine blight.
Did you roll, Alan?
No, I didn't. Sorry. I was looking at their initiative go by.
Wait, why is the corpse flower in there twice?
It's in there 3 times to screwed up with the vine blights.
Ah.
Okay. There you go.
All right.
I think that's right.
So
We're bad at initiative.
a vine comes whipping out of the shrubbery at you, Robin.
The shrubbery.
Fair enough.
A shrubbery!
Yeah.
I assume it's 23 hits
It does.
for 7 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled. But now it's your turn.
And I'm restrained.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
It looked like there were. Oh, they're just on different initiatives. Okay. Restrained, huh? That's not a great situation for me.
They're just plants.
Crowley, what's your opinion on the automatic rifle's burst fire when in interaction with sharpshooter?
I mean, it's a saving throw ability, so I don't think the sharpshooter thing interacts.
That makes sense to me. All right, just making sure I couldn't get away with anything, and I'm going to go ahead and just use the burst fire function on this guy 3 times that I haven't used, as I just spray frantically in front of me. Can I hit more than one thing if I do this?
I think it is just one. Or wait, how does?
I have a 10-foot radius, so I have 20 feet of...
Oh, you can hit 2 of the vine blades.
I would love to hit both of them with this then, as I just do 3 burst fire AoE shots with just sporadically firing bullets around.
Alright, so they need dex saving throws. Okay. So one of them dies from the first 2 shots.
Nice.
The other one dies as well. Yeah, they both die. You killed both of the vine blades.
Oh, hells yeah.
All right.
Well done.
In that case,
Good
it
job.
looks cooler than me sporadically firing around.
Yeah, you shoot right into, like, you just sort of like lay on the trigger into back and forth in a sort of area, and just two plants drop dead.
I imagine like as you're being lifted off the ground, it's like, "Duh!"
Yeah, it's like the lean back, like arm up, and it just fires in a line, like cuts through both of them.
That's how
and
cool
then
guys do it.
And you fall down,
You know?
you land on your feet.
And land on feet.
Which brings us to Alan.
Adjust my feathered cap. Done.
Yes.
What's your play here, Alan?
Let's see here. Like to shoot the vine. Or there's the 2 vines that we just killed, right? And then
The 2 vines you just killed. There's a flower filled with corpses. Looks like mice.
oh, corpse
mostly.
flower. Yep, corpse flower.
And there's also some sort of mound of vegetation that's slowly moving toward all of you.
I'm gonna shoot that.
Okay.
That it?
But that'll hit.
I go again.
We go again. That unfortunately misses, but you do deal some damage the first time.
That's the walk. Let me just. I know you had the list down there. Vine blight, Allen, vine blight, corpse flower, shambling mound. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Good old shambling mound.
got it. Cool.
So
That's right now, I think.
all right. So it's the flower. What's the range on this guy? All right. So Gerald, a vine from this large flower filled with corpses comes whipping out at you.
Now, are they small? Are they tiny corpses or are they full-size corpses? 'Cause we're tiny.
To you, they're full-size corpses.
Okay.
They're mice.
Oh.
Like it's been killing small animals and eating them or whatever. So here's
This isn't actually that deranged.
it's a little weird.
It's a predatory plant, but like,
Yeah. It doesn't
I mean-
look normal.
It's deranged enough.
does it have advantage for some reason?
No.
Then a 6 won't hit me, I don't believe.
It does a 22.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
What if I said no?
I don't think I'd believe you.
Oh, well, yep, it hits me.
All right. So you need to make a DC 14 con saving throw.
I'm incredibly good. All right.
You take 15 poison damage.
Oh,
Wait, do you
all
have
right, I'm injured.
Jeremy? Do you have like advantage or something on that because you're construct?
Oh,
Or-
shit, you're right. I have constructed resilience. I have advantage on savings against being poisoned and resistance to poison damage.
Yes,
I got
buddy.
you, dog. I got you, dog.
So you're not being poisoned. You just tap the resistance because you failed to save.
Uh,
Not advantage on saving throws against. It's not like the stout resilience or whatever.
just a second. It's against being poisoned. So yes, you're right. I just have resistance to poison damage. Man, that's a weird mechanic.
Yeah. Okay.
But still,
Okay, but that's fine. I'll take the. Oh well. Shit. All right, I'm at 69
well.
hit points. Nice.
Nice.
hey,
Nice.
everything
Okay.
worked out correctly.
Yeah. Everything is as it seems supposed to be.
And
And
who
I
would-
think the 8 misses.
yeah, that I would hope so.
My AC 14, dude. It's not good.
But, yeah, but 8. I mean, come on. It's your turn now, Gerald.
Oh, great. Well, I'm terrified of this horrible monstrosity in front of me, and I go, ah! And I'm gonna,
Ugh.
Sorry.
I'm gonna kill Will. I
It's
think
killing me.
I'm gonna shoot him twice.
Gerald.
Ah, and I'm just gonna yell the whole time as I fire.
Yeah,
my
twice
shotgun.
into this massive
All right,
thing
27.
holding corpses. Yeah, that I believe. Yep, full damage, normal damage against this horrifying plant.
Yeah, that's all I got. I will. Crap. Is it like right in front of me? And is there anyone near me?
It's about 10 feet away from you. I mean, you're all together.
Yeah, I'm definitely within its range, though. I guess I will drink one of my potions of healing. Ah!
Sure.
Ooh.
All right, that's all I got.
Okay. That brings us to the Shambling Mound. Oh, the perfect. Okay. And it is going after you, Alan, as you shot it.
I did shoot it, so I deserve that.
So it attempts to slam you.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I believe it hits.
That hits.
For 20 bludgeoning, it attempts to slam you again. 22.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. You are now grappled,
Ugh.
and it attempts to engulf you.
it's not a great situation.
And by attempts, I guess you're just engulfed.
What? I don't get to roll.
Nope.
Oh, it has to roll. Also, did I take 7 more damage?
Yeah. So you took 7. You took 27 total this turn.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot.
So yeah, you are blinded and restrained and unable to breathe. And you're inside of the Shambling Mound that is trying to choke the life out of you.
Okay. Well,
And
I've had better days.
it is the professor's.
That's Alan.
I'm just
Professor
picturing a rooster like.
Alan, no!
Boy, all this is playing out, and I've been like, okay, so I think I'm gonna do this. No, okay, that changed. I guess I'm gonna. And now we have someone who's been consumed by the. How far away is the Shambling Mound from me? Then?
Pretty close, like within 10 feet.
Okay. Well,
I've got something up my sleeve too when it gets back to my turn, potentially. But
you've been consumed. Gerald is putting up the good fight. I have my dear Robin. So
Brave Sir Robin.
brave Sir
yes, brave Sir
Sweet
Robin.
Robin ran away.
away.
Robin, I am going to, even if it's redundant, I'm going to tell you that your dear friend was consumed by the Shambling Mound, and I'm going to give you a nice pat on the back, and I'm going to stone skin you one more time here.
Oh, thank you so much.
Go.
Thank you, Professor. And you're right. I must save him.
All right. Is that all you got, Professor?
Yep.
Robin, it is your turn.
I'm coming, Alan! And I'm going to, with my incredible passive perception, shoot the Shambling Mound around where I can hear Alan struggling inside of it.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a steady aim as bonus action.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm going to use my ultimate automatic rifle strikes.
Oh yeah. That'll all hit the Shambling Mound.
Bam! Cow! Bagoof! For 97 points of piercing damage.
I mean, yeah. I think this is the first time anyone ever hears a plant say, "What the fuck?" And yeah, it's horribly injured. Still up, but very badly injured. Alan, it's your turn. I need
and I'm
you.
gonna run up right next to it also, and just like hold a hand out to Alan for what that is.
Okay, Alan, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, unfortunately, you take the bludgeoning damage from it constricting around you.
Okay.
But you are in it, and you can attack it.
So that's 10 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Ooh.
Jesus.
And just fucking blow myself out.
All right. Yeah.
At
roll
what level are you
the-
casting the Thunderwave?
I'm going to do it at level 2.
Just a second level? I mean, you gotta have like 5th
Yeah,
level
why
spells
don't
now.
you do a level 3?
I don't know, man.
Alright.
I'm just trying to get out.
So it needs to make a con save.
Yeah.
It's all right. It does. Not all right enough. It takes 9 damage. You're not out. Oh, this is weird. I guess you see the thing almost sort of hop in front of you, Robin, as there's an explosion out from under it.
Like smoke coming out of the mouth.
Just like.
Yes,
so,
Alan, don't go gentle into that good night.
It is the corpse flower's turn. It continues its assault on Gerald. So
I don't like that.
Tentacle. Oop, 20.
Miraculously, it only hits me with the 20.
And you need to make me a Constitution save.
Well, I'm pretty good at those.
Well, you take half that poison damage.
Yep, we'll take it though. Resistance to poison damage is not a bad thing. All right, not too bad.
Oh, wow, I should have read this a little closer. All right, it is your turn, Gerald. Can you make me another Constitution save?
I don't want to. Because he gets being poisoned.
Let me see.
Well, I got a 15 anyway.
Yeah, I'm saying the creatures. Okay, yeah, you're good. You're fine.
What was that against? Like, do I
It was
smell
a-
something?
It was a poison thing.
Oh.
Yeah, you smell. This thing smells of death.
And he's still 10 feet away from me, just lashing out with his tentacles.
Yep.
I'll shoot him twice, like I
Okay.
did last time. Shoot him! Boom! Boom!
Yeah, those both hit.
That's my move. He takes 23 damage. And that's all. That's it.
All right. The shambling mound can't really do anything to Alan, but it attacks you, Robin, now instead.
That makes sense to me. 18 will just hit.
9 bludgeoning damage.
I was worried of this.
15 will miss.
All right. That's all for the shambling mound, Professor. It is your turn.
You let him go!
Does that hit the shambling mound? I think that, unfortunately, that misses. The shambling mound. It's still kicking, but it's Robin's turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a similar thing to what I did last time, but not quite as good.
Yeah, I mean, this thing looks pretty rough at this point.
Well, I'm gonna make one attack against it here. See how
Okay,
goes.
that hits. Yeah, you kill it, and it falls to pieces, releasing Alan.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Whip
Alan.
around.
We've been through. Actually, I was going to say we've been through worse, but this is the worst thing we've ever been through. And I turn around and look at the corpse flower, and I'm going to take 2 shots at that as well.
All right.
Nope. And probably
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
for 29.
Oh, God. All right, Alan, it's your turn. The corpse flower is the only thing still attacking you at this point. Or attacking you.
Yeah.
You, the royal you.
Yes. The roll. Okay. So I'm still inside it, or no? It released
Nope,
me.
nope, you're free. You're kind of
Yeah, I'm
prone, but you can
I'm
stand up
prone.
pretty easily.
Okay, I'm gonna get up.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna. So it freed me. Did it blow up, or is it? No. Okay, it's a died.
Yeah, it's
I'm going for the corpse flower then.
Sure. Show me what you got.
It's I'm clicking it, but oh,
All right. The first attack misses. The second attack hits.
okay.
All right, and that is all for you, Alan. Unless you want to use your bonus action or anything.
Sorry. What can I do with my bonus action?
You could bardic inspiration or
Healing
know.
word if you have that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bardically inspire Robin for saving me. Thanks,
All right.
man. Take this
You're in-
inspiration.
You are an inspiration, Alan. I already had it just from seeing you.
Okay. The corpse flower again continues its onslaught against.
Ugh.
Wow. All right, one of those hits. So give me that con save.
Ow.
Hey, you only take 6 bludgeoning.
Nice, I'll take it.
I can hear you twice.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
echoey right now. Weird.
You might
Sorry,
be
fix that. Oopsies.
All right, and it's your turn, Gerald.
All right, I'll go, "Ah!" and I'll shoot it twice again, the same as I have the last 3 turns. Oh,
Those both hit.
okay. It's gonna
And
take.
you slaughter
Nice.
the corpse flower. It like explodes, and when it dies, all the other flowers start screeching, like they're all in pain.
Uh,
Oh shit.
Let that
We
be a
gotta get
lesson
out
for
of
all of you.
Do you guys just start to run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, certainly.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, you start booking it.
Let's run. Let's go.
Most deaf.
As you run as fast as you can, you hear the screeching fade behind you as you run, and all of a sudden you're in a small clearing in this hedge. There's like a bubble of like air, and you see there's a mushroom sitting in the middle of it, and atop the mushroom
I forgot about him.
is a large worm-like creature. Nope. Smoking.
Figuring out
What
which one.
appears to be a hookah.
Okay.
All right.
And it looks up and says, "Who are you?" And like as it says that, you see like it has like flaps sort of around its mouth that open up in like a predator style mouth kind of thing. It's purplish in color, kind of slimy. Has like little spikes and like razors down its back, and you can see like acid drips out of its mouth and like burns away at the mushroom as it says, "Who are you?" And the smoke that comes out is like a greenish mist.
What the hell happened to you, caterpillar?
All right, well, like, you cock your gun, so I guess we're rolling for initiative.
Oh, shit. I just kind of thought.
Robin's ready to fucking go on this one.
Wait a minute, hookah smoking caterpillar, that's not like twisted in any way. Oh my god!
It is.
Oh
I can
no!
tell.
Yeah, I said it has like a predator mouth.
Oh,
It's
dear.
purple in color, and like when you say what happened to you and like cock your gun, it like opens its mouth and like tentacles come spilling out as it screeches at you.
So it's definitely, you'd say this is a situation where it is being pretty aggressive. Sounds like.
Yeah, it definitely
Yeah,
is
okay.
now.
All right. Well, now I'm terrified. Welcome, Foul Nerd. Thank you for the raid.
Robin
You're in
Hood.
a strange battle.
Robin Hood cocks his automatic rifle and opens this type of fire. He's just gonna blast away with sharpshooter. Does 15 hit?
The 15 just misses.
Oh, okay. And I'm actually gonna use my Bardic Inspiration. Does a 16 hit in that case?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, I'll use the Bardic Inspiration to make that one hit. And 29, 21, 32, 82 points of... Wait, I'm sorry.
No, yeah,
No, I
that's
did that right.
82.
Yep, 82 points of damage.
100%.
Gunshots echo through the caterpillar's clearing.
Yeah, it screeches at you in anger. Alan, it's your turn.
I'll strafe around a bit so we're not all bunched up, because that seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Whose turn is it now?
Oh, it's me.
Alan.
All right. I'm gonna try to follow that up by taking a couple shots myself. Well,
What happened to this terrifying mutated caterpillar's hookah thing? Does he still have that somehow?
The hookah? Yeah. Sitting right
I'm a
next to
little
him.
concerned now.
He's breathing it. He was smoking it when you came in. Yeah, 18 hits.
great. And here we go, please. Okay.
All right, yeah, you take a shot into the caterpillar as he again screeches at you in pain. It is Gerald, your turn.
All right, I will. I'm terrified of this terrible caterpillar. I will reach into my pocket and throw toward the caterpillar as I run forward. Actually, how far away is he?
He's probably about 45 feet right now.
Oh, he's very far. Oh, crap. Shit, that changes what I was going to do. Would you
Sure,
ever
you know what? He's 30 feet away.
Okay, is he still smoking his hookah?
Mm-hmm. Well, he was, yeah.
But he's not still doing it.
Not exactly. He's
All right,
more
what I'm going to
screeching at
do...
you.
Yeah, okay. Instead, I'm just going to use this the normal way. I will run up and I will throw my dust of dryness at him.
Okay, how does that work?
He's got to roll a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or become unable to breathe while sneezing uncontrollably. A creature afflicted in this way is incapacitated and suffocated. As long as it's conscious, a creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, any effect on a success. Less respiration would also end the effect.
Actually, that's dust of sneezing and choking.
Oh, you're right. This is a dust of sneezing and choking. I mislabeled it. Thank you.
Okay. So this is a magical effect then.
That's up to you to decide. This is a magical
it's a
item.
magic
It's an
item.
uncommon magical item.
Right,
But one could argue that the yeah, it's probably a magical effect.
Okay. It fails.
Oh, hi.
Okay, so
Incapacitated, sneezing, and choking.
wow. All right. Yep. At the end of each of its turns. Okay. So is there anything else you do?
Yeah, I will run up to it with the intention of running past it. Come on, let's go. We have to find Alice.
Okay, Professor.
Oh, keep moving.
Sorry, no, the caterpillar makes another con saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And gets out of
Oh
it.
shit! I'm right underneath it now.
Professor, it's your turn.
Okay.
That didn't work out like I wanted at all.
I see that my brave gnomish friend here has run up, was trying to run past this thing, coughs out the rest of the dust, is probably looking at him pretty sour.
Yeah, it doesn't look happy.
Okay. Gerald! Gerald, you come here right now!
I don't think I can do. Whoa!
And I'm going to swap places with Gerald to send him back
Boy.
so that I'm standing by the creature.
Professor, no!
Now it is looking down at you, Professor. Robin?
Robin is going to the same thing we do every day. Try.
Oh,
Ba-pow.
God.
Robin is a machine.
This is dumb. This is dumb, Pete.
I told you it was gonna be just now that we've gotten this far, the bonus I have when I use everything at once, this is like the half power. The full power one is plus 24 on top of it. So, but this one was 59, 83. Wait. Yeah,
What are you even?
I am a fighter with
Isn't it-
sharpshooter and an assault
73
rifle
total.
and a sharpshooter UA background called the sharpshooter or UA
Uh,
subclass called sharpshooter.
Wait, 32 plus 32 is
Wait, I do it fast?
64.
The
you
second one's not a
you
crit.
didn't crit. Okay, never mind. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, I did, right? 83.
Mine is 83, yep.
I did the math wrong.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, it sort of turns its head at you now, a little upset. Alan?
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little that pop pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, pop, pop. Oh, yep. One
Well,
pop,
One
two
pop.
pop, three pop, four. Worms be dropping to the floor. All right, it is Gerald's turn.
Ah! I'll shoot it twice. Oh no!
1 hit.
14.
As you fire into this thing with your shotgun. Yeah. It sort of swoops down off the mushroom, and you can see its hookah thing is actually like attached to its side.
Ugh.
Like it's been burned to it almost. And it's like right up, its mouth is like right in front of you, Professor. But it lines up its head with you and Robin, and fires out a blast of acid in a 60-foot cone.
Oh no!
I was like, oh, I moved away. 60-foot cone. Insert 60-foot cone here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a dex save?
So, yeah, that's a dex save. Wow.
Robin Hood. I am Robin Hood. I cannot.
Robin, you take half damage.
Oh my
Professor,
God, it's still so much damage.
right in front of it, take the full brunt of it, really. I mean, you probably
Professor!
blocked a lot of what was going to hit Robin and take 32 acid damage.
Oof.
Uh,
You're a
but
wizard. How are you holding up?
I'm all right.
It is your turn, Professor.
All right. Well, I am going to. I'm in melee with it effectively, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
That's where Gerald was with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I will. Oh shoot! Hang on 1 second. I got to make a stone skin concentration.
Oh shit!
Stone skin. Oh, hang on. Is that conjuration?
It's got to be abjuration
Yeah, I would think after.
or transmutation.
okay.
It could
Yeah,
be transmutation, yeah.
Yeah, it's abjuration.
Unfortunately, the stone skin drops.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I got a little distracted there. You know, being melted in half by acid. So.
Mm, yeah.
Professor, what the hell? We needed the stone skin.
You're the weakest link on the team, Professor. Okay. What I will do then is I will cast grease.
All right.
Oh,
Amazing.
mwah.
The
All right.
delivery on that was really good.
So on its turn, it will have to make a saving throw against the grease.
Yep. When the grease appears, each creature in the area. So it would have to do it now since it's
Oh,
appearing.
all right. Okay, and it's a dex
so
save,
you need
right?
a DC 16 or.
All right, so the worm falls over. The worm go prone.
Oh,
Oh,
Prone
no.
worm.
But is there anything else you want to do, Professor? You've proned the worm.
excellent work.
I don't think that means that it oh well. What it would get disadvantage if I move away and it wants to make an AO.
Yes.
Sure. I'll attempt it. I'll try moving 30 feet away.
Okay. It takes a while. It takes about 15 feet of movement before it actually makes the opportunity attack.
Right.
But it does do so. Does a 14 hit you?
Yes.
Oh,
oh,
no!
No shield.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. So that's 23 bludgeoning and 12 psychic damage.
36 hit points, so I am at 1 hit point right now.
Oh my
Oh.
god! And you need to make
Professor!
a strength saving throw for me.
Ooh.
Oh,
Professor's
you
dead.
are not swallowed.
That is good.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that is
god.
very good.
This is one of those monsters that just on the one attack it devours. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right.
Not
It is. So you get away from it. You're 30 feet away from it, just horribly injured. And then Robin, I believe it's your turn again.
How's this thing looking?
Not great.
Not for
Well-
long.
You got this, Robin.
I'm gonna steady aim. Bonus
Okay.
action. And I'm gonna do the full deal.
Full Monty, yeah.
Uh,
Uh huh. Uh-huh.
Oh,
That last one misses.
Oh, wait.
Unfortunately.
What if you got your inspiration?
I used it already. The Bardic Inspiration?
Really?
Yes. I used it the round after I got it, actually.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah,
I think you still had it.
that's still a lot of damage. This is the big,
Yeah,
this is
you
the big
do.
boy.
64 damage to it, and it screeches in pain. Again, looking over at you from its... Okay, yeah, and it is Alan, your turn.
Okay.
Also, just style points. I do that in like a sliding motion as I run across the grease.
All right,
and
yeah.
just slide as I like ring around it, shooting it with a gun.
Yep, yeah, I
I
like
don't know
it.
if you want me to make a dex save for that. Or...
No, we'll just allow it for now.
Thank you very much. All right, that's all.
Okay, I'm gonna give it that pop again.
Alan!
And I'm gonna do some little inspiring after. Here we go. The pop.
The pop.
Pop.
Hey!
Double pop.
Nice.
Magnitude.
Double tap.
Yeah, the 2 solid hits. And who
And-
did you want to inspire?
I'm tossing some inspiration over to my man Gerald, the lawn gnome. Take it, bro.
I'll take him down.
All right, Gerald.
All right.
Poor caterpillar's hurting.
I'm gonna run over in front of the professor. Don't you fucking touch her, you slimy son of a bitch. And I'm gonna shoot him twice.
All right.
Fuck.
You have inspiration.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use the
Okay.
inspiration. 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh my.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're all good. We're all good. 21 points of piercing damage.
Oh yeah. You want to do anything else, or is that
Yeah,
it?
I'm gonna eldritch smite him.
Okay. Roll your Eldritch Smite.
And the book. Which 22 points of piercing damage, and if he's not currently prone, he will fall prone.
I think it is prone, but
Wow.
yeah, you shoot it right down the gullet, and you see like the pellets just burst out from like along its sides, and like the whole top half of it just explodes in a shower of acid that doesn't hurt any of you, but is acid nonetheless.
Glory kill.
Mhm.
And it's dead.
Yes.
We
Good
got
work,
him.
Gerald.
Professor, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I've been roughed up before. Just a little, a little lightheaded.
You're bleeding everywhere. Literally everywhere.
Oh, I think is that blood? I think that's just liquefied skin.
That is. Is that better or worse?
Older people do have
significantly
pretty
worse,
thin
Professor.
skin.
Well, honestly, I think it might
Gross.
have dissolved my nerve endings, so I really don't feel anything right now.
That's a relief. I hate to see you in pain, Professor. Should we take another break?
I'm sure else will be fine. We've cleared out the monstrosity dwelling here.
Do you have out of character? Do you have hit dice left?
No, the professor
I
doesn't.
meant the Professor.
Oh yeah, I haven't used any hit dice.
What do you all think? Do you think we have time for the Professor to take a rest? I've already used all of my hit dice, so.
I can cast a spell. I've got Mass Cure Wounds.
You're always quick with a spell, Alan. That would be great for everyone, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally no one's gonna have a problem with that.
Let's just do it.
Let's do it.
Even if we take a rest, that's still totally. Oh my god, you're amazing.
I'm just gonna bring it up here so I can read what it
Alan, you
does.
never cease to amaze me.
Wait. Okay. Where are you? Oh,
That being said, we should probably still take a minute and patch the professor's injuries.
yeah, so each target regains hit points equal to 3d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Which is
Which
15.
in this case is, well, 19 in this
No,
case.
19. Wow, nice. Can I do that on myself?
Yeah, you're included there, bro.
Yeah. All right, you
Thank
taking
you.
in?
Oh, there's my nerve endings again.
Oh no.
Are you taking another short rest?
I mean, I think so.
If it's feasible, the professor does need to catch her breath and try and I guess I'll put a little makeup on here.
Sure.
yeah, if it's not out of the question, then
Yeah, you can take a short rest.
get those.
Roll your heels, lads.
Your
I'm
song
out of those personally.
Yeah, I'm also burned.
I just cast the spell.
I thought.
Oh, you did it
was the same
again?
One.
Oh, do I have to roll it? Is that
No,
for
you
everyone?
just get the 19 for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone gets a
Oh,
19.
everyone gets a 19. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
no,
and
that was a
for
very
your
good
Song
roll.
of Rest will also give a bonus.
Neat.
Oh yeah, don't you have
Oh.
Song of Rest?
I forgot about that before.
Yeah.
What is that, like 2d8 or something? I have no idea.
No idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
This is the first time I think I've ever been in a situation where I'm like, oh, thank God, Song of Rest.
It's 1d8.
We'll
1d8.
take it.
Yeah.
Um,
Soothing music oration.
can you
Yeah,
roll
what
us
is
the
your
damage
what's your
roll?
Song of Rest like, Will?
Oh, I have exactly what it is. Although I couldn't find a kazoo, which is ironic considering how many I've gotten from Dave and Buster's.
You need me to play one?
No, but I've got it. It's I'm gonna try to sing it here for everyone. Dee 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 do do dee 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 da do. Dee da da dee dee down dee 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 down down. There's the
Wow.
whistle stop, boys.
You
Get
always-
those 2d8.
You
Or one
always know how to lift my spirits.
Do you want to roll the d8? Oh,
That's what we needed to see.
That's good.
all right. I'm doing good now. I'm only 3 under max.
I'm 6 below. I'm in a great spot as well.
Yeah. How you doing, Maddie? How's Professor doing?
A couple more. One more.
I'm sorry. We're able to complete the rest, right, Crowley?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That 13 was what I needed to go to my max. Exactly.
Hell yeah.
No loss on HP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of my 11 hit.
All right, I get my spell slot back, which is just dope.
As we stand up, this is like, I guess we don't know. We haven't seen it yet. Never mind. I don't say this. I was gonna say. We don't know that we're at the Queen's place. Like I just assumed in my mind I was like, oh, this must be where the Queen's place is. But I guess we don't know that. So.
Huh? The garden. This must be where the Queen's place is.
You
Got to
You-
be.
pass through the
exactly. I
hedges.
was like, well, actually, that's not true. So,
You pass through the hedges.
Mhm.
Find yourself in a garden, a larger garden, or like a larger hedge maze, or a hedge area with sort of a pathway leading down to a little castle. You see those strange playing card creatures. They appear to be painting some white roses red.
Dear God.
And the red doesn't look like paint. So
Yikes.
that's, worrying. But you can hear screaming, like shouting, like, "Off with the head! Off with the head!" from like down the path.
That's
Would it
Queen.
help that perhaps I was able to get them all really close together?
I mean, are we still tiny?
You are still tiny.
We can just walk past them, right? Let's just sneak ahead.
way to think. Let's not use these other ones until the last possible moment. Done quite well. Jones.
Did you have another idea, Professor?
Oh, I think avoiding them at all costs then until we get to our target. We still have a tooth to extract.
That's true, I think.
Let's.
I hope no one turned Alice into a tooth.
And so you start running down the
Alice
path.
is here.
You quickly enter into a courtroom with all these. There's a bunch of like animals sitting in like a juror's booth and in like a sort of like in booths along watching what's going on. They are horrific, like owls with tentacles coming out of there instead of like beaks. Strange floating brains with parrot mouths.
Is the frog footman there?
The frog footman is not there currently.
Okay. I'm a fan of the frog footman.
But yeah, you just see all this menagerie of horrifying monsters, and sitting at the the judge's booth, you see like a rotund woman, but she's like horribly like disfigured. Her eyes have sort of like paled over. She has a blade for an arm.
Oh, I figured she would just be the 2016 adaptation.
I don't even. Oh,
Shots fired, folks.
and
Right across the bow.
sitting sort of like in a position off to her side is a sort of like a rabbit in armor. Who like speaks through like the armor is just like, "You have been sentenced to death." And you see a young woman standing at the center of this room, blonde hair, blue dress, sort of like just standing there, like looking for a way out. But you're all still small. Is there anything you want to do?
Is there anywhere we can hide around here? Like any cover we can get?
Yeah, you could hide on like along the sides of the like the booths.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
I kind of whisper over to Gerald, pointing up to the queen. Twisted be that she may, I do believe you found your human.
We're gonna have to take down the queen. I'm gonna branch off.
Me.
Trust me, you don't want to be near me when we're going into this.
Take a biscuit. I hand him a biscuit.
Thank you. I'm gonna try and go off. So if are there like two sides of this room? If they're on one side, I'm gonna go over to the other. How far apart is this room? Like, how big is it? Big old court chamber?
Yeah. I mean, it's a big court chamber. There's booths on either side. There's the witness stand, or the I guess accused stand in the middle, and there's the judge's thing at the end. So opposite where you came in is the judge's thing. The
Cool.
judge booth.
I would like to do something. If I can run over to the other side of them, or like opposite them,
Okay.
I would like to take my shotgun and like put it inside my backpack,
Okay.
and then I would like to cast the darkness spell upon my shotgun. Yeah, I'm not beyond Devil's Sight darkness, Crowley.
On your darkness doesn't move on an object, does it?
Yes,
Does
it
it?
do. It actually
Yeah.
does.
All right.
Right, but
Okay.
It is
Interactive.
dumb.
All right. Well, so again, you are still small.
Yes. Well, the thing is, if it's within a contained area, for example, the examples it gives is under an opaque object such as a bowl or helm, it blocks the darkness. That's why I put it in my bag, so it's not obvious at this point.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
And then I would like to use my Rod of the Pact Keeper to regain that spell slot.
Okay.
And then I will look at everyone else and just kind of like wave with the cookie, like, we ready to roll? Kind of waiting for a cue.
I'm gonna get over just to him, somewhere where I have a nice shot at the queen. I'm just gonna quickly look over there. Professor, what was your plan?
I can always swap places with her. Get her closer to us. And I can also...
Can you?
Of course.
That's a really fun idea.
Theoretically, there's a 50% chance it works 100% of the time.
Yeah.
In that case, I just take my automatic rifle, cock it as quietly as I can, and just aim it at the professor.
Oh my God. Wait, Professor, were you talking about teleporting Alice or the Queen?
Oh wait, I thought you were saying the queen. Gross misinterpretation.
We find Pete has had a secret mission the entire time. Kill Alice.
The secret mission.
I didn't. That was a bit. It was probably a bad time for that. I guess I aim it at the queen,
Sure.
not fully understanding. And then that's a good idea, Professor.
It's I'm old. I'm used to peeing myself a little bit.
All right, just ready when I get my biscuit ready. I'm ready when everyone wants to make it pop off.
All right.
Yeah.
You'll risk for that biscuit.
All right. So
You give the
basically,
signal, Professor.
all right.
I turn into a lovely young lady. That's probably the signal.
Well, that'll never happen.
Under.
Oops.
All right. So you
Under the
eat the
breath.
cookies, and then Maddie, you switch with with Alice.
Yep. I need to get within 30 feet, and I want a benign transposition.
All right. Yeah. Do you eat? No, you'd have to eat the cookie to do that. So yeah. Just because she's so big. So yeah, you eat the cookies. Benign transposition. You're in Alice's place. Alice was where you are, and I need everyone to roll for initiative.
The basket.
Ooh. Here, when it counts, we roll a 3.
All right.
And that's the only thing on the initiative, right? Well,
Oh no.
and those are the only ones on the initiative, right?
But then we see like 40. The jury.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the frog
Hey, there he
footman.
is!
The Frog Footman! Oh, we gotta kill him
fight.
now.
Yeah,
love him.
we do.
He's my buddy, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna be your buddy for long.
No, I wish he was not messed up. In a different life, maybe.
I'm not
Well,
telling you.
once we save Alice, we're gonna kill everyone here and then make a new Wonderland.
Except for the Frog Footman, and we're gonna bring that
Oh.
one back. And we're gonna help him, I guess? I don't know what those stat blocks are. I know what that one is, though.
All right. So what's our initiative here? All right. So, or Jeremy, are you writing it out again?
It is
Oh,
Did we surprise them?
Yeah, I'd say you got a surprise round.
oh, excellent. They're under the surprised condition. Crowley, are you writing these out, or do you need me to?
I am working on it right now.
Okay.
Robin, Queen. Rabbits and Gerald, you're last, and so Alan, Gerald. So this is looking like our order. And so you appear, and the queen starts to scream in outrage as you switch spots as you swap places or change places, and it is so it would normally be the frog, but Professor, you are first.
Ooh. And who is this on?
Me.
It's a great idea.
Oh, wise move. Robin.
I love that. All right. Rodham cocks his gun. Time to flush a royal.
Yeah.
I haven't done a one-liner yet, and I'm gonna run. Oh, I'm just gonna fire. I'm gonna use my ultimate technique and take an attack against the queen. That's probably a miss.
That is a miss.
Oof.
That's a miss. That's a hit.
Oh my god.
Okay. She screeches in pain and anger as blood like roils out of her shoulder.
And you know something? Why play? I'm just gonna action surge right now,
Okay.
and we're gonna go ahead and do that again. 12,
That'll miss.
23,
That'll hit.
and 13.
That'll miss.
A little rough round. For 75.
Only 75 too.
Only 75
75
damage, but it was a rough round.
I mean, it was.
Alright. That would bring us to the queen, but she is currently surprised. And then the rabbit surprised Alan.
You can do it, Alan.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna shoot her. Here we go. Please. Pop, pop. No! Yay!
That hits.
Pop, pop. Well, one pop.
Yeah, one pop.
Well, there are two pops, but only one pop connects.
Yeah, big
That
pop.
second pop is nice, though.
Big poppy.
Big poppy. And I'm gonna shout out a little inspiration. Over to Gerald, who's going next. So get inspired, bud.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Alright.
I'm just gonna yell. I'm gonna draw my shotgun from my satchel,
Okay.
which now the darkness flows out around me in a 15-foot radius. Which my intent was to be as far away from these guys as I could,
Mhm.
as to not be blinding them. Does the queen have any immediate reaction to the darkness? It's like, wow, darkness, or do I get the idea that maybe she might see through that?
Not sure.
Okay, not sure. All right, that changes nothing. I shoot her. Yeah, I just shoot her twice. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I make her my curse, the target of my X-Blade's curse,
Sure.
as a bonus action, and then I will shoot at her twice. Do I have advantage for being unseen?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 22.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then for the second one, how bad does she look? She looks fine, doesn't she?
Pretty much.
Okay. I think. Yeah. No, I have to shoot her again.
Okay.
Trying to figure out if I want to use another spell, but okay. Pop.
All right.
For 22 and 18, 14. Punch. And that's, I think, all I got there. I'll duck behind whatever I've got for even more cover. Like if there's like a table or something. That's all I got.
Yep. All right. That brings us back to the top. The frog footman. I guess it charges the sphere because the frog footman's kind of dumb now.
Oh shit.
And how does that look? Is this you're in a ball, right? You're in like a hamster ball.
Yeah, I'm in a hamster ball that is no magic or physical attacks can enter or exit my hamster ball.
Okay.
I can be like manipulated.
All right, it tries to bite you and just sort of bites onto the ball. And then seeing that it's like not, it's not getting meat, it's not doing whatever, it figures you must be a big rock, and then throws the ball. I'll just make a strength check to see how far it throws the ball. Not far, it throws you just to the side, like 10 feet, and starts, over toward, probably Alan. I think you're probably the next closest, maybe?
Not the giant sphere of darkness?
It doesn't know what the fuck that is.
No, my friend, the frog footman.
Alan, this is your destined battle.
No.
This is your destined battle. Good luck, Alan. It's up at you, but it can't do anything else to you right now.
Okay.
Which brings us to the professor. You're in your sphere.
I was tossed about 10 feet away. I'm in my Autoluke's Resilient Sphere, and is no one paying attention to me anymore? Have I really just been cast aside?
I mean, the queen and rabbit know you're there.
Okay. That's fine. I will go and roll my hamster ball. I can move half my movement in it, so I'll go 50 feet and I'll try and like block the queen.
Okay.
Right
Well,
at the queen.
she's way up high right now.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. She's up in like a judge's whatever,
Yeah.
like a booth.
Um,
Then who besides the frog? Then who else on ground level again? I'm sorry.
There's actually no one else on ground level yet.
All right, then what I will do is I will roll. If I go like under her, can I be like under her balcony and presumably like out of sight, or is it a flat wall that goes down so she can still look over? Like, can I get under a balcony, or am I flush with the wall?
Yeah, it's like a flat wall, so that she can sort of like look down it. But it's tall enough where like she'd have to bend over and look down it to see it.
Then what I'll do is I'll actually just hamster ball about 15 feet away, like to a corner, so like I'm still in sight and range of her, but I'm just gonna go off to the side.
Okay.
Because I got to get something set up.
Sure. Okay. So you hamster ball off to the side. Robin,
Steady aim and fire. At the
that'll hit. That won't hit. That won't hit.
oh no.
Oh, that's bad. 31.
Your bat is like, oh, that's like the best I can do.
All right. So yeah,
I
that's
made a monster.
that's
I'm using a resource for these really big ones that I get 3 of. So I only have 1 more of this left now.
Oh, okay.
And then recharges on a short rest, which we've taken 2 of.
Oh my god, I was being dumb. Oh no. Okay. At the end of your turn. Okay, yeah. At the end of your turn, Robin, the queen points at the frog footman and yells, "Get him!" Seems
reasonable.
Alan, the frog footman attempts to bite you.
Oh, I thought it was me.
No, not yet.
Oh.
24 to hit. I assume that hits, Alan.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it does.
You take 22 piercing damage,
Okay.
and you are swallowed.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh no. Recurring theme for Alan.
I know.
Danger.
Oh, the frog footman.
Alright, so that's it for the front. Or that's the legendary action of the queen. But now it's the queen's turn. You see some of her wounds start to like stitch together. And she like hops up on top of the thing and jumps to you, Robin.
Oh my.
And
Okay,
as
everything's
she's
fine.
coming down, she's swinging with that arm blade.
Is it, let's be clear, it's like an arm axe or guillotine or something, right?
Yeah,
It's just a big sword.
it's like a guillotine that was strapped to the end of her arm.
Oh, yeah, that's what I figured.
And she screams, "Off with your head!"
Oh my god.
Wouldn't you know it?
Does it 24 would hit
Wouldn't you know it? She hits me.
for 15 damage, and then she swings again.
Poor frog foot.
Oh, die!
Oh.
Vorpal.
Oh, shit!
Robin!
No! Crowley!
Yeah.
Here's my one attempt at bargaining.
Okay.
Can I use my use of Indomitable in some way? I have an Indomitable I haven't had an occasion for yet.
Interesting.
I can't be dominated. Does that mean anything to you? Is that sort of my expendable legendary action in this case? Or am I dead?
You know what? No. I'll give it to you, but
I mean, it does some damage. It does
yeah,
the 68.
it does the 68 instead. So
Does that crit also?
Yeah. Well, no. The 68 won't, but the 11 plus 7 does.
It's kind. I assume if it happens again, I do just die, because I will count down that use of Indomitable.
Yeah. For 33 additional slashing damage as she slashes into you.
Jesus.
And screams, "Off with your head!" And, like, brings it into you, and
For a minute, we swear the head came off.
yeah, like, there's this side timeline where you're just dead, but it just, like, digs into your chest, just barely missing your neck. That's the end of the Queen's turn, which brings us
Thank you for your generous ruling.
to the rabbit. The rabbit hops down.
I say as I take 51 points of damage.
The rabbit hops toward the darkness. Hops right into the darkness.
Fuck.
And he doesn't seem to be able to see you.
Oh.
Let me see how this works.
Yeah, darkness is a really funky mechanic with that. With attacking randomly.
That's not what I'm doing.
Oh, Jesus. Well, I was hoping.
Can you? Actually, all of you make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God. Oh, I don't have advantage, I don't think, for any reason.
Wait, me too here? Even
Yeah,
though
no, you're good.
I'm protected by this wall.
And actually, you're good too, Maddie, so it's just really Robin and Gerald.
Well, I think it's just a 6.
Gerald, you're charmed by this guy.
Is that all?
For now.
Okay. Can he charm me even though he can't see me?
Yep.
Oh.
As
Are
he
you
uses
sure?
his captivating presence feature, yeah.
What happened?
He walked into the darkness, and I think Gerald's
Well,
the only
Robin
one that
couldn't
sees-
see him. Oh, it doesn't matter, Robin.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, the Gerald's the only one that sees him sort of like put out his arms and be like, be captivated by my presence, and just like there's like aura unleashed from him, like a shockwave.
All right.
And
That's not concerning at all.
at the end of his turn, the Queen attacks Robin.
Fucking Christ. Cut it out, Crowley, cut it out.
And it is Alan, your
It's
turn.
fine. I can make a sandwich. Like it's all good.
Okay, I'm gonna try to Thunder Wave again, but I'm
Okay.
gonna do it at a higher level. this
Sure,
time.
yeah.
Oh, here's where the big thunder waves come in.
Yeah.
No, frogs can't burp, maybe. I don't know. I'm guessing.
All right. At a level 4.
Alright, so 22 damage. So it needs to make a con save.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's good at these. It fails.
Yes.
For 22 damage. Oh boy. Alright, so you did 20 or more damage from inside so it needs to make another con save. Unfortunately, it saves that one, and it doesn't spit you out. So you're still within it. Is that all you got, Alan, or is there anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, Alan, the Queen uses her final legendary action to stab Robin for another 15 slashing damage.
Oh God.
And
Fine.
it is Gerald's turn.
All right.
Yeah,
Are
hold
there
on.
any immediate effects of that charm?
You're
besides
charmed by
that,
him. You can't attack him.
Okay. Yeah, because that's, from my understanding, the only actual effect of the charm condition is that he has advantage in checks to interact with me, and I can't attack him. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right now?
No, you
Afraid of that.
need to make a wisdom saving throw. DC
Oh.
17.
Oh. Hey!
You resist his aura of bloodlust.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so I'm okay, though. All I can do is not attack him right now.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to run across the room toward the queen and Robin, and the intent is to move just such that the queen is within the darkness, but Robin is not.
Okay.
And then I will cast a spell. I will cast a staggering smite, and I will
Okay.
shoot the queen twice.
Okay.
I do still have advantage against her, correct?
Yep.
Okay. And I am inspired. I might use that. We'll see. 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
17. Have we seen 17 miss?
We haven't seen it yet, I don't think. But we will find out.
How tough does she look?
And my instinct is that it's going to miss, but it's like kind of almost worth finding out too. Like, unless this is an attack that you're putting a lot of backing on.
I was gonna blast
Trust
the
your instincts.
absolute shit out of her.
Yeah, trust your instincts.
Yeah, let's see if 17 hits.
17 misses.
Okay, cool. I will still hit her the one time, and I will Eldritch Smite her, and I will roll my inspiration as damage. Actually, you know what? I won't roll the inspiration as damage. Okay, so it's going to be 25 force for the Eldritch Smite, 17 damage from the shotgun, regular. And then, from the Staggering Smite, I need her to roll an extra 19 psychic damage, and she needs to roll Wisdom save. The DC is 18. Which I'm hoping. Okay,
She
cool.
will use Indomitable
Oh,
to try again. She
yeah.
fails.
Okay.
Okay.
Legendary resistance?
Nope.
Cool. She has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks and can't take reactions until the end of her next turn,
Okay.
which kind of sucks. It's right away, isn't it?
No, but I
thought
did
that was until the end of my next turn.
I did
Damn.
miscalculate. She does actually have one last legendary action left. What is the radius in darkness?
It's 15 feet.
All right, so you're not in melee with her.
No, I'm 15 feet from her.
All
I
right,
wanted to
then
barely put her in it.
she will attack where she last saw Robin,
Okay.
just at disadvantage.
20.
20.
We'll hit for.
17.
Damn.
I am at 1 health. I was at 18.
Oh man.
Gerald, it's your turn. You were Gerald. The frog hemoth goes. Frog hemoth. So at this point, Alan, you take 3d6 acid damage.
Oh.
So you take 7.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
Could be
Not
worse.
terrible.
Could be the queen.
And the creature runs at the only other visible target to it, which is Robin, and goes to bite you, Robin.
Is it visible to it? Wouldn't it have also been within the darkness?
Who within it was Robin in the darkness?
No, I was asking, wouldn't the frog also been within the darkness?
Why would the frog be in the darkness?
Oh, I don't know. I thought they were closer to each other, but I guess
How,
not.
how close were Alan and Robin?
Yeah, I thought they were pretty close together, but if I'm
I
mistaken,
don't know. I don't have a strong visualization on that one.
I thought they were kind of separated to
okay,
cover ground.
fair enough.
So it runs at you, Alan. Or Robin.
Yep.
And goes to bite you.
I'm almost definitely down.
13, I believe, misses.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Then it goes to tentacle you.
Yeah, there it is. Yep, there we go. Bye, everyone.
And I guess it moves into the darkness.
Moves into the darkness?
No, I guess it just stands there and like starts to shove Robin in its mouth.
Oh boy.
It is Professor, your turn.
For the grenade launcher, is like a catapult like inside that would give extra oomph to the grenade mechanically, or is it an explosive charge?
I forgot you have the grenade.
The grenade launcher just launches them farther. It's just additional range on the grenade, basically.
Can I put a healing potion in the grenade launcher and launch one at Robin?
What a delight.
Sure. Yeah. You know what? Fine.
I will drop a resilient sphere, grab a healing potion, put it into the grenade launcher.
Lol.
Okay. Robin, a glass vial shatters onto you.
I gain and take 2 damage.
Well, you fail a death save, as the potion seeps into your wounds. You wake up from whatever the roll is for the healing potion at that amount of hit points.
Do I get the? Okay, 4. Fair enough.
4.
That's a great number.
As good a number as any, honestly.
Mm.
It's the number that represents my current HP.
Yep. Hey, it works. All right. Is there anything else you want to do, Professor?
I will. If I'm already kind of in a far back corner, unless I can move further away, I will move further away from where this cluster is.
Okay. Yeah, you can move further away. You sort of just move toward the front. Alice, by the way, has sort of hidden naturally.
Mm-hmm.
And Robin, it is your turn.
What's my situation?
You
What's
are
happening
being held
Am I
above the hungry jaws of a froghemoth. Looking down its throat, you can see Alan's legs.
here? Let's start here.
All right, good start.
The
You're
second
currently
one,
grappled and restrained up off the ground.
Robin gets. So I'm in one of like the tentacles. Could I?
Actually, you're not restrained. You're just grappled and up off the ground.
Okay. Could I feasibly shoot off a tentacle?
With enough damage, you could.
Yeah, if you killed the thing. Otherwise, there's no
I didn't know,
mechanics in
like-
place for that.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was an option available to me other
Yeah.
than just killing it. Which
Yeah.
no. Which fine. We'll go the old-fashioned way. As Robin gives the most winsome smile he can while hanging upside down, being held by towards the professor in adoration. There, you see the momentary like ding, glint of the teeth, and then he's just gonna open fire, using my last steady aim because why wouldn't I?
You're right.
And try and kill the froghemoth. Bam!
That'll
Kersplat! Kaplowy.
Yep. The last one's gonna miss, but
That is, I don't know what he's taken for damage. That is
He hasn't taken a ton yet.
66. He's only taken 66 now.
He has taken 66 now.
I have a realization. I am no longer in darkness.
Okay.
That concentration would have dropped when I used a staggering smite.
Okay.
I also yell, Professor, take Alice and run, because I think I die here. But I don't say the second part. I just say take Alice and run. That's my turn.
The Queen.
As the queen goes to act, can I yell at the queen to try and get her attention?
Oh no, her attention's fully on you.
Oh, okay.
You just shot her and blinded her momentarily, so yeah, her attention is fully on you.
Come and get me, you red queen of a bitch. Just to continue.
She comes running at you,
Oh god.
and she's like, off with your head! 20 slashing
15.
damage. Okay.
So it's still, that wound still hit me.
Yes.
Let me just see how this effect works. I can use my reaction to try and deflect it with my armor of hexes, but I'm going to take the 20 slashing damage instead. I will take the 17 slashing damage instead.
Okay. How does this smite work? When is
Oh,
she?
shit. I've got to roll that saving throw for concentration, don't I? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you still concentrating?
Hey.
Still concentrating.
Hey!
And I think it's at the end of her turn. She rolls a save against staggering smite. Oh, no! It's not even...
Oh, it's just until the end of this turn.
So I don't... It's weird. It's until the end of the turn.
Yeah.
But it's a weird concentration until the end of turn, I think?
But no, your concentration's up on it.
Okay. The concentration was for the until it hits part. Cool.
Yeah. That's the end of her turn. The rabbit comes hopping over.
Well, in that case, if I had... Wait, she only got 2 attacks? I would have known that. I guess I'll try the armor of hexes, because I can only use it against her. Eh! Nope.
All right, the rabbit comes hopping over. And sort of assesses the scene and goes after you, as the queen seems quite upset with you, Gerald. So his charm has not really come in use, so he attempts to spear you.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Okay.
16 damage. Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Wait, I'm waiting.
I'm reading how this works. I think you also take some psychic damage. It just is weird. Hold on, let me make sure of that real quick.
Alright. Well, I'm in not great shape right now. Either way.
Yeah, you take an additional 3d8 psychic damage.
Okay.
Oh,
And he attacks again and misses.
That's incredibly lucky.
And at the end of his turn, the Queen of Hearts goes for an arm blade attack on you.
Oh boy. Excellent. Oh, ow.
Not a crit.
Well, I'm not going to be around much longer anyway.
Nope. Who the hell is... Oh, Alan!
it's me, Alan.
This is where I die, though.
Okay.
Alan in the stomach of the frog units right now?
Yeah, I'm still in the stomach, right?
Okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stab my way out.
Sure. Yeah.
Try again.
Okay. Yeah, alright, so 17 damage. Fortunately, unless you have something else, that's not quite enough to get him to try and spit you out.
I don't really.
Alright,
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Gerald, it's your turn.
Good night. Oh, wait, I get a turn.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you're right. She would attack you.
Yeah, good night, sweet turn. I'm a...
Ooh, all right. Well, Gerald, it is your turn. Roll a death save. You...
Well, of course.
That's not great.
Not a great start, gentlemen.
The frog footman goes. So, Alan, you take 3d6 acid, 7 damage, and he tries to eat you, Robin.
Is it an attack or
The beatdown is unreal.
It's an attack.
wouldn't you know it? That's gonna just hit.
You take 39 points of damage.
I'm down. You got me, Crowley.
And are in his gullet. And
I
that's
feel
all he
like I
can
should have
really
made
do.
this character stronger.
He that's all he really can do. Professor, you're kind of far away, so he like starts moving towards you, but he's not anywhere
Jeremy,
close.
I couldn't have made my character stronger.
That is valid.
And that brings us to the professor.
Alice, anywhere?
Yeah, Alice is hiding behind like the at the ends of the court. She's actually probably running for the door.
Yeah. and I was by the door too. Like I moved away from everything by the door? Okay.
Yep.
Is there anyone that I don't see? Like, Alan is not visible?
Alan is in the creature. Alan's not visible. Neither is Robin.
Oh shit!
But
Hit me! Gotta hit me!
Gerald is visible.
You gotta hit me.
Gerald is visible?
If I banish and smite Alice, she's instantly back. Assuming she's got fewer than 50 hit points.
You would also
And I don't kill her. Well, maybe she's got more than 5d10 hit points. I don't know.
But Gerald is
I can
dying.
non-lethal. Non-lethal.
Gerald is dying. It looked like Robin was also dying. You don't know about Alan's current state.
I mean, in a
We're
sense,
all either dead or
I'm kind of
dying.
doing okay. All things
This is what I'm
considered.
doing. My
Robin,
dear,
you're unconscious, right?
is Robin unconscious?
Robin's unconscious.
Oh, God. And swallowed.
Got all the makings to be my future ex-husband. Oh, that's sad. So I guess with my departing whirlwind romantic love interests words, I'm gonna have to get out of here with Alice. And so what I will do is I will cast the spell Scatter, which does more than just what the title. I mean, I didn't type it all in. So what's
Sure.
going to happen? I can target 5 creatures. I'm going to target the 3 enemies, myself, and Alice. I'm going to teleport them 120 feet away, or as far up and away as I can, onto a floor or other flat surface. I'm going to teleport Alice and myself 120 feet the other way, out.
Okay.
Now, Alice, if she's willing and I'm willing, we get to go. The enemies are going to get to make a save.
Yeah.
And a wisdom saving throw of a 16 or greater to resist the teleportation as I try and scatter us all. So I want the 3 enemies 120 that way from my point, or as far away as I can.
As far as ways you can possibly put him. Yep.
So, that's a wisdom.
All right. So I think the frog's still there.
Yeah.
The wait. Oh, the queen is still there. The rabbit's gone.
Whew.
Which really, the rabbit is the one that was still in the best shape. So the other 2 look pretty rough at this point.
Okay. So, Alice and I are 120 feet, like, out the door there, and at least rabbits, however much I could put them away, and the others are still there. And I'm going to look at Alice. Run! Run the way we came!
Okay. Yeah, Alice is booking. Alice is like, ah!
Follow the forces. I know that doesn't sound supporting, but really it's the only safe way.
And is there anything else, Professor?
Oh, that was an action, so I'll also move.
Yep.
Get your feet.
Okay, and you're just following Alice, right?
Yes.
Okay. Robin, could you roll me a death save?
I would love to. If I can find them, there we go.
Not great.
At the start of my turn, I also take a death save, right? From
No,
damage?
no, you take the damage on the Froghemoth's turn, so you're alright for right now.
Okay. Did I not? Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Never mind. I'll check that.
The queen is next. The frog has eaten her enemies. There's just one enemy left. I mean, off with his head.
Rip.
Oh, it's an automatic
Yeah,
crit,
it's
isn't
an
it?
automatic crit.
Yeah.
Well-
So
Well, it's also 2 failed death saves, which well, didn't mean to hit that button. I meant to check the boxes.
Well,
I guess that's a sign.
Monster kill.
Oh, come on. That can't.
Well, oh, I mean, no, the queen outright, executed him anyway.
Oh, that's true.
Rip.
a coup de grace.
The rabbit's off in the middle of nowhere. So the queen yells after them and just starts running down the hallway.
I
Alan,
had a spell slot left, boys.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is
Feels bad.
are you still
It is-
conscious, Alan?
your turn. Yeah,
I'm conscious, and
you can feel Robin on top of you.
I'm gonna cast Dimension Door. And
Where
just
do you-
so here's the thing. Obviously, like Will is like, I'll go be with the professor and Alice, but I don't know that that's happening. So, or Alan doesn't know that. So I'm just gonna put myself outside of the frog's body. I'm gonna put myself in the corner of the room, I guess.
Okay. Do you I assume you take Robin with you.
Would you like to bring my body with you?
I don't know that he's. I don't know. I'm face down.
No, you
Is he
feel him
touching
on. You feel him on top of you.
I try to like kick my leg up and like figure I'll grab him with me.
Sure,
Grab
yeah.
with your foot.
Yeah, you both fall through a hole in the Froghemoth and out into the real world, or Wonderland. You see Robin unconscious next to you when you get out.
Yeah.
Do you have any bonus actions you'd like to use? If I don't know if you even have any.
No, I don't. So I'm gonna stop right there.
Okay.
You see about 15 feet away from where you are, probably, it's the empty, hollow plastic body of Gerald, the guardsman.
You see the Froghemoth sort of touch his belly with his tentacles, and like he looks hungry and confused, but he starts running after the queen.
Okay.
Robin Hood's in a daze. Just Marion, is that you?
Professor, you're just still running, right? You hear the queen shouting to, get the two of you. But she's way back.
Am I to do something, or are you just asking for other?
You can do anything if you want to do something, you can. Try and stop her.
Fog cloud. There's a 200-foot diameter fog cloud
Oh
courtyard,
my God.
so that we can get away.
Okay, yep, that works. She's doesn't know where you are, and she's screaming bloody murder behind you. Robin, could you roll me a death save?
I would love to do this. I have 2 failures.
You have 2 failures. I mean, the queen's giving chase. The rabbit is basically out of the fight. Alan, is there anything you want to do? Oh, Alan?
Yep.
Oh.
Sorry.
See, when I said that, I saw your picture disappear from stream, and I was like, uh-oh.
Oh no.
It was
Wait.
just Jeremy probably
And you
messing
blinked
with
for a
it.
second.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, I'm here.
So yeah, Robin Hood's there. You're there. You're both alive.
Yep.
Everyone has run out of the
And
courtroom.
by
giving
alive,
chase.
you mean dying with 2 death saving throws.
One of you is almost dead, and one of you is alive.
Yeah.
Only mostly dead.
We all know what you want to do. You go over and you shoot Robin when we get it.
Now it's my turn to be the Robin Hood.
They're mine, merry men.
Blow Robin's brains out.
Takes
Not
that
at this
off.
cost. Not at this cost.
But what do you want to do, Alan? Do you want to? I don't know. You should have
your
healing
turn.
potion. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do I have a healing? Oh yeah, I have a healing potion. Sure, I take a healing potion. And I
Okay.
give one to. Wait, no, I gotta give one to Robin. Sorry. I thought he died. I'm never in this position. Usually, I'm the one dying, or every time. So
That's a
yes, I do.
savage move.
Dramatically, I go over to Robin. Picture it: a dead, dying Errol Flynn and a giant man rooster with a lute on his back and a gun in his pocket, pouring a healing potion into his lips. And as tears go down his little bird eyes. Buddy, this is for you.
Do you still remember the green of the Sherwood Forest, Alan?
I'll never forget it. Even if I never see it again, I'll never forget it. We'll see it again, buddy. We'll see it.
All right. I think I can walk. Oh, front. I stand up.
Yeah.
Or I
the
guess
frog-
I don't. Are we still in initiative?
Effectively, the frog footman's still running after them. Then it's the professor's turn. You've created the fog. You've sort of created a distraction, or a cloud cover. Was there anything else you want to do, Professor?
Concentrate and double move out of there with Alice.
Yep, that makes sense. All right, Robin, you can see the back of the frog footman just outside the door.
Robin takes out his longbow.
Yes.
Yeah, and is going to make three attacks against
Yep.
the frog footman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You are actually unseen. He does not know you're alive or there.
Oh, wonderful!
Yeah. So that's 40. What is that? 65. Just barely. You down the frog footman.
Yes.
You
I
can
look
hear
over to Alan, just knock the 3 arrows while staggering, and then looks like the frog footman croaked.
We're back, buddy. We're back.
I go over and recover the ceramics of Gerald.
Oh,
Plastic. He's plastic.
The plastics, the polyphe. He doesn't know that. I don't understand plastic.
He's surprisingly light.
These ceramics are incredibly light.
You pick up the corpse of Gerald. I think Alice and the professor, that you two have just so much of a lead that you're gone. You make it to like this small. Actually, no, you make it back to the crossroads, where you see a looking glass has sort of just a small looking glass is spinning, just like in the air. And I mean, the two of you touch it, and you're brought out.
Is she like she touches it and she's out?
Yes.
Okay. I gotta go back. I can't leave my teammates behind.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Alright.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna realize I'm an old woman. I've been through so many husbands. I should try for one more, and I'm gonna go back.
Okay. All right.
And then
I
they nuke
still-
Wonderland with us in it.
No, the queen comes back into the room. Robin and Alan. Robin, what did you do on your turn? Did you walk forward more? Or?
I was trying to leave.
You covered the pieces.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay.
I remember I got the pieces.
The queen's back. She's screaming, she's screeching, and she sees the two of you standing there and her dead frog footman. And Alan, it's your turn.
I grab Robin, and I cast Dimension Door.
All right.
We're going to the Looking Glass.
Yeah. Not. All right. So you grab Robin, you dimension door, you start running. We're effectively out of initiative at this point. You start running. You find the professor. Still has started on her way back to you, but there they are, Professor. I guess you all start running.
Is this the point where
Where's
like
Gerald?
the fantasy jets laden with napalm are starting to like fly overhead?
Yes, you hear crashing sounds and burning sounds.
Sound of military aircraft.
Could you just all roll me athletics checks?
Oh no.
That's the worst facet. You finally found my weakness, Crowley.
Oh, I have a bad one too. I rolled good. Oh no!
Professor Allen, you're almost to the Looking Glass, and you see Robin trip.
No, benign transposition.
Oh, the drama!
Okay. You have benign transposition with Robin, and I think, like, just as that happens, the bombs hit where he was.
In that instant moment before you begin to, I see you start to benign transposition, and Robin just mouths to you like, "No!" But I imagine it's too late.
No, but are you a willing creature?
Oh wait, that's a. Oh shit. I'm not a willing creature. I'm not going to let you sacrifice yourself for me in this way.
Yeah, you can shut it off by saying no.
You know.
Yeah, you see bombs drop on top of Robin Hood.
No.
And you both, I mean, your only choice is touch the Looking Glass or die, so I assume you just grab the Looking Glass as you see Wonderland being reduced to dust. Speaking of which, the bomb like let off a green flash. You're pretty sure they're disintegration bombs, it's just you just see it turning to dust behind you as you grab the Looking Glass, and are brought back
Robin, I'll never forget you. And touch
to
the
the Fairy Tale Enforcement Agency. Look, Robin was slated for death. After that vorpal sword hit.
That's true.
He was marked.
Mm-hmm.
But Crowley, since I queued up a sound effect for it, can I have a hand through the Ashes epilogue?
Sure.
Let me know when it's time for when it's epilogue time.
Yeah. Okay, I see the sound effect. Yeah, you're.
Oh boy.
The rest of you come out. Alice has been taken in by, the at the FEA to make sure she's all right, and you look toward the Looking Glass one last time as you all leave, or as the two of you leave this place. Oh God, Gerald was with Gerald. Yeah. The only survivors of this horrible nightmare, Alan and the Professor. And that's the end. Question mark?
As you see Robin's hand reach up through the ashes, burnt and scarred and twisted by the malformed Wonderland and other terrifying Wonderland creatures also begin to emerge once more. Robin stands and pulls out his chainsaw. This time, it's personal.
Fade to black.
We have a chainsaw sound effect in the DnDTime repository that I queued up for some dramatic moment at some point.
Just the sounds of chainsaw in the background.
All right. Well,
It's kind of dark and sad there at the end.
Yeah, this is a tragic story.
Yeah.
Thanks, Crowley.
Well, I mean, you saved Alice.
We did. Well, we won.
Yeah.
I mean, in a sense.
Blood Deuce, well, that was wild. I agree. That was wild.
My surviving was basically fan fiction.
I'm okay with that. What is D&D but when you're playing characters from other universes, but great fan fiction?
That's true.
We did it. Thanks for running, Crowley. That was an absolute joy. I had so much fun.
Thank you for having me.
We're playing.
You one up it each time. What's the next thing gonna be?
Well, we'll see. I've got like 2 months to figure that out, because Pete, you're up next.
Yeah, I got the next one.
Mhm.
And thank you, Crowley, for running. Thank you, Maddie, for joining us as a guest. And thank you, Will, for joining us as a guest. We didn't really take much time to introduce the two of you at the beginning of the stream. So for everyone who may be interested, how about you tell us a little bit about yourself? Will, thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Do you have any shout-outs or anything you want?
Any social media or anything?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at WBSTILWELL if you want to.
Stillwell, but with one L.
One L in the
Three
middle.
L's.
It's also my name in the chat, which you can see. I said that. I posted a picture of the frog footman. Please look at it. He's very cute, even though he ate me.
Indeed.
And, yeah, that's all I got.
And
Thanks
then,
for having me.
when we're not in quarantine, you can probably find him giving tours around Boston.
Yes, if you've ever taken a tour around Boston, maybe you've met me.
And Maddie, thank you thank you, Will, of course.
Thank you, Jeremy.
And thank you, Maddie, as well for joining us. Maddie Morris, where can people find you if they loved your presentation this evening of your character and want to learn more about how to make fun and exciting and engaging characters and just more Dungeons and Dragons related stuff?
Well, you could find me in 2 locations. One is at Maddie Morgs here on Twitch, where we have a lot of fun with a workshop. We role play on Tuesdays, so y'all can see that I practice what I preach. And we also have a lot of fun sort of grab bag capsules full of a lot of really good stuff. And if you didn't want to see me electronically, you can see me physically if you're ever in the Sandusky, Ohio area, as I own a physical game store. And while it's been kind of sleepy these past couple months, or months, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
many
been
weeks.
Time doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, what is time? It doesn't matter. But yeah, there's a physical location, and if you find yourself up in Ohio, come and say hi there as well.
Awesome.
Here it is.
And yeah, once again, it's twitch.tv/Maddie Morgs. You can obviously, it's right there on his little nameplate, but if you're just listening or something, now you know. Yeah, and of course, you can find Pete and myself and Crowley here on this channel from time to time. Actually, Pete and I every Friday, Crowley somewhat more sporadically, at twitch.tv/DnDTime, where we do all sorts of Dungeons & Dragons content. On Fridays, we run one-shot adventures featuring you guys, our viewers, so check out our website, dndtime.stream, to get involved with that. And then on Sundays, we either do these one-shots on the first Sunday of each month, which they're a weird, wacky experience every time, on other Sundays, we do a show called Fantasy Labs. Pete, you want to talk about that a little?
I would love to talk about Fantasy Labs. It's a homebrew show. We make homebrew content for 5e. Jeremy, I guess it's not something that we made officially at Fantasy Labs, but Jeremy was using a construct race that he had made for a player in DnDTime called the Dollbound tonight for his character. But we make all sorts of homebrew content. In particular, we rate and review stuff, the new Arcana that comes out, stuff like that. And kind of the main joy and the main thing that we do on the show is we rate and kind of discuss content made by the community here. So if you're interested in homebrewing or designing content for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, you can take a look in our workshop channel or our completed works channel on our Discord server and submit your own content, which we'll talk about. If you submit it before next week, we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, and even if you're not interested in making it yourself, but you just want to see some of the other stuff people have created either to use in your own games or to inspire your own creativity in your own games, another great reason to stop on by. There's a little bit for everybody there.
And I think that's all that we have for now, at least. Anything else, Jeremy, for you?
One last thing. Thank you so much, Crowley, for
Thanks, Crowley.
Yeah, Crowley.
Thank you.
for us.
You absolutely crushed it.
And Will, it was nice playing with you.
Yeah, you too, Maddie.
And yeah, thanks again to everyone for watching. Thanks again for Will and Maddie for joining us as well.
Absolutely.
And he's Crowley. Oh, wait.
A couple other quick shout outs. Vassals Aju, thank you so
yes.
much for your support. It was 3 hours ago, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
Get caught up in the middle of the game for subscribing for 24 months. Hot dog. Thank you.
2 years. Two years.
And of course, thank you to everyone who watched, who hung out with us this evening. We had a lot of fun. We hope you guys did too. Thank you for following. We appreciate that support. It means a lot to us that you are interested in coming back and checking out our content at some point in the future. So thank you guys. We love you all. And he's Crowley.
He's Crowley.
Well, before you say Heath Crowley,
We'll say
this is our take.
He's Crowley. Sorry.
I am not Pete.
And this
This
is
is Once Upon a
Once
DnDTime.
upon a DnDTime.
good night,
Good night,
everybody.
all.
Bye.
Night.